It's
I'm
on her video shorts.
by the way, I am doing a quick test stream to make sure that things are running smoothly this time.
No problem, no problem, script. Okay, yeah.
It's not going to show anything on my screen. It's just showing the starting screen. So,
All right, so it's this video right here. It was at a convention called SAC Anime in Sacramento. Oh, whoops. I accidentally
It's
scrolled
okay. Take your
down.
time.
Hang on.
Yeah, I know she's posting a lot of shorts nowadays, but hey, that's not a bad thing at the same time.
Bad, we got him pinned.
okay.
He's taking a little time. Let's see. Oh wait, there. All right, we're back. We're back.
Hey,
Oh,
I
maybe not.
trolled.
Maybe not. But it's
All right,
okay. I'm
here
sure.
we go. Here we go. Now I got it. Now I got it. So yeah, there's the one who plays Cyborg, and the other one who plays
Carl
Robin behind him.
Scottmanville.
Yeah.
This actually reminds me of a time when I was in a TABC video and I didn't
Now,
even realize it.
now look very carefully in the audience and see if you can spot me.
Right. Try to. I am trying. Screen's a little blurry in the
I
way.
think were you wearing a green shirt?
You're getting warm, script.
Okay, green shirt, green shirt. Let's see. Or is that you
I
right
think
there?
I
I
see
think I
you.
see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's right
Hello.
there.
I see you.
Yep, that is me. I'm right next to my mom and my stepdad.
Oh, that's cool,
Nice.
man.
Yeah, I had a beard when I went to the convention, but now I'm cleanly shaved, as you saw in my Zeus clues. Um, but yeah, it was really cool seeing Tara, and I have um the original video on my computer um that I was able to post on my YouTube, like I said, right in here.
A legend.
Okay. Yes, I know you. I see the notification. Can you go away, please? Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if the stream's working.
So
It's
yeah,
doing good.
it was like really the coolest thing, and I got to give it to my friend Cameron J. Smith for finding the convention that's close to my area and getting the chance to meet her in person.
I got
Though
to meet
the though the video here cost about $200 because she's a pretty big star.
Mm-hmm.
200. Jeez.
Yeah. Um. But she did, in quote, say that if I ever had my first show and I let her be a voice in it, because she said it would be a potential someday, and I'd also get the chance to become a good voice actor along with her for other projects that might be in the actual professional Hollywood, because she also has a online voice acting class called the Voice Lanes, and there is a 60% off chance that I might be able to be a part of the class soon. And I'd be able to chat
Congrats,
with
man.
her, and I'd be able to chat with her and meet other voice actors that were co-starring with her along the years, like Shelby Young, Kathleen Hurles, Jim Cummings, so many more. Anyways, back to Zeus Clues.
All right.
I might be leaving VC here soon. My friend Ekova finally woke up.
Okay.
Took forever.
We'll see you soon.
See y'all.
Bye.
Have a good day or night.
It's probably gonna skip a few frames again.
Actually got kids in this. What's that?
Okay. Oh, right, I need sand. I learned my lesson the hard way.
Yep. Yep. He has Steve's charm, dude.
Yeah, though Steve is not diagnosed with autism since he was 3. That's what I am.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But they're pretty good.
My dirt! Ah! That was so close. Okay. I am lost.
So there's an animation that I has to put in here where Zoo's gonna be in the scene. So it, like I said, it still needs to be animated here.
Of course.
But I did animate one part for where he is under the bed just today.
No.
It happens right about here.
Can I see him? Oh, we're gonna be playing that game.
Hi. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, we're fine. What's up?
Everybody was quiet. I was freaked out for a second. I'm like, oh shit, did I
Oh,
do something?
don't. No, we're
I
just
think
watching the
I
Blue's
think it said you
Clues.
left the call.
Oh,
So yeah, again, there are parts of the animation that got cut out for a minute. Um, but like I said, this is still in progress. I'm almost done though. Um, and for most of the kid voices for off-screen and animated characters, they're from some friends of mine. I got some from my friend Jessie with her kids, and I got some from my cousin Heather with her kids.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really neat, man.
Yeah. So I
This
still
re-
have to... Go ahead.
uh, this makes me really want to see Blue's Clues like rerun on Nickelodeon, like back in the day. Did back in the day.
well, there's probably is a live stream of it on like YouTube or whatever.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, that's at least something.
And
Funny.
people are archiving all the pre-recorded television broadcasts ever since late 90s.
Oh, and another way you could watch Blue's Clues is if you subscribe to Noggin.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
The sound effects.
yeah. The sound effect when I land is it's actually a recorded stock sound from most of the Nelvana sound effects, like from Roly Poly Oly or uh, uh, animated shows like that, where it has those kind of sound effects. Where it goes the
Yeah.
The
yeah.
stream's going, by the way, guys, if I didn't mention it before.
That's okay.
It's all good.
Am I being picked up in the stream? And I also don't have the stream link.
The link should be in Scriptsinger updates, and it is picking you up.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you'll
So
be
anyways, the part where
And also, tonight is also a spectacle. It's
I
a
believe-
lunar eclipse tonight.
Yeah, my
my
dad.
grandfather told
just
me.
popped in and talked to me about it. I
My grandfather told me.
I might
Listen,
go
my
look
grand-
at it.
Phone's
What?
ringing.
Oh, I seen it at 3 in the morning while it was still snowing outside because I wanted to see it.
Which
Yeah.
one is that again? Is that the one where you have to look at it through a certain angle?
No, lunar eclipse is at night. Solar eclipse, you have to have special glasses or have to look at it at an
Okay.
angle.
Yeah,
It's a lunar eclipse, not a solar eclipse. It's a lunar.
that day, when the eclipse. Remember when the eclipse happened, like back in 2018 or something like that?
man,
Like one of those days.
sinuses.
I actually read to a student like while that was happening. I don't know why I didn't go see it, but I mean, it's just like when you take the glasses off, it could ruin your eyes forever during that moment.
Right. Ah. I did not mean to do that.
What'd you do?
I jumped in the wrong spot.
That's
I'm sure you can get back up.
Yeah, I am. Are you guys able to see the stream okay, or?
Yeah, I can see it good.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm just trying to make it go through the modified YouTube that I have.
Modified YouTube?
Yep. Cause hate ads.
I don't blame
Ads
you.
are the worst.
Yeah, that's the YouTube Premium.
I remember
Yep,
a time.
and I and not unless YouTube wants to pay me for the fucking shit. So, fuck that shit.
Well,
I remember
we originally got our YouTube Premium through my sister's boyfriend. So he really owed us.
I remember the time back when the internet didn't ever use ads. That was such a good time back then.
I remember being so confused the first time I saw a YouTube ad.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well,
I
I'm
think
pretty
I
sure
kept
they
like
even
refreshing the page because you couldn't skip it back then. I think.
Well, I'm pretty sure they even had ads still before YouTube because there were like websites like the old what you
Right.
call them
Yeah.
GeoCity sites. They usually have a lot of ads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most
Well,
of
I
them are
am
usually
getting picked up on
scams.
it. That's funny.
One thing I did enjoy about the ads, like at times, nothing to do with the ad itself. It's sometimes the songs they would use. Like I would sometimes try to search up some of those songs they would use in the ads. Nothing to do with most of the ads themselves.
Through my perspective, I believe ads on the internet are like the futuristic version of television commercials.
They're pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm sick of that. I've been sick of that since 2010, since I was 10 years old.
But you know, a
Okay.
lot of commercials were actually pretty helpful for some things, especially for upcoming events.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys, but my family is hounding me to come see the lunar eclipse. I'll be right back.
No problem,
All right.
script.
So good.
We're not close to
I
midnight, so we're fine. Be right back.
while script is doing that, we can still keep going here. And whoever was saying phones ringing, that's my animation.
I know.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
you
was.
saw the
I
little,
saw that.
yeah, the little telephone that's added in. It's a real
Yeah.
phone, but I animated it to look like it's actually ringing. It's just the receiver and the actual phone itself taken digitally photographed separately and then just place them together in my compositing software to make it look like it rings.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
So the characters Mr. Garlito and Miss Italia, they are two um they are two Italian citizens who used to live in Venice, Italy. And they are based off of the characters Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper because of their salt shaker size. And the reason why it has subtitles right here or like little text is because their voices have yet to be put in. But
Doggy!
we have a voice actor who might be able to be the Mr.
Amber,
Galto voice.
come
We
here.
just gotta make sure he can send in his
Thank you,
line
Peppy.
soon, because we're only a
Yeah.
week away from turning in the show for the 30th anniversary on the 8th.
Yeah. Blue's Clues, like you really felt like a child when watching that show, but and it was amazing.
Alright, I'm
Well, I
back.
was born in 1997 when they were doing season 2, so I was already a big fan of the show. And my first VHSs were Blue's Birthday, Storytime, and Arts and Crafts. The three
It
originals.
really wasn't. It really wasn't the same when Steve left, I imagine.
Well, that's because for most of us in the younger time, we didn't understand. But
Yeah.
there was a viral video when they did the music video for the 25th anniversary, where Steve said, if we're done using the blue screen, can I do a quick thing? Because I know the whole world is probably wondering what was going on back then. And
Oh, and the stream is still going. If you guys still didn't know.
he said in big words, "I never forgot you." Like that really made everyone cry. Like he
Yeah.
didn't forget all those years. It was like the greatest thing he was ever able to do, ever since the late 90s. He only left because, outside context of the show, he was going through male pattern baldness. If you guys haven't noticed, because of the way his hair was looking throughout the later seasons, where the bangs were a little shorter and it looked like his hairline was going up. Because he had very thin hair.
Is that why his hair's like that today? Like, has it been that way for
Yes,
so long?
yes, because he is bald now. Let me show you. Steve Burns.
Yeah, I've seen. Dude, he made the show. Like, whenever he was on screen, he's just a blast to watch.
And originally, when he was auditioning for the show, he thought it was supposed to be a voiceover, not an on-screen thing, because he had a very deep bass voice. Like it couldn't go like in a sort of falsetto. And when he did the Mail Time song, on the very last note, he couldn't reach that pitch of the mail, so he had to do a Pee Wee Herman style mail.
Yeah,
My friend
the
Cameron cracks up at that.
it's
So that's him in his early days on Blue's Clues.
yeah.
Um,
I didn't even know
and
like the hair thing, like the hair loss thing he was going through during that time.
well, if you look at future photos like this one, look how his hair looks. The
Oh, it's kind of
bangs.
growing back
They're,
there. Put it
well,
back a
no,
little bit.
the bangs are going up and they're thinning out.
Oh. Has he
Yeah,
been like that for so long? Like years?
ever since 2002.
Jeez,
And
that's
and right here is where it was the shortest before he had to shave it all off. And then when the 10th anniversary came along, he looked like right around there's a good photo of it when he was being interviewed. It was right around. Oh well, it also shows, even though it's lost archive, he appeared on the Rosie O'Donnell show.
did he?
And yes, and they actually had the animation be put on screen to the cameras, and they probably had Tracy Page Johnson backstage doing the voice through a microphone system, a PA, if you will. Um,
Yeah.
okay, there it is. That's what his hair was starting to now look like in 2006, especially when they were doing the big Meet Blues Baby Brother thing for the 10th anniversary since 1996.
Yeah.
Um, it says right here, I knew I wasn't going to be doing children's television all my life, mostly because I refused to lose my hair on a kid's TV show, and it was
Yeah.
happening fast.
Yeah, that's actually a good reason to like get off the show. Like kids would I don't know how kids would look at that the same.
I'd be like, is he okay? What's going on with...
Also, script, did my trans name come through the mic at all?
Uh your mic's pretty good.
Yeah, I
Like
want to make sure my trans name didn't go through the mic.
I didn't hear
I
any
have no
translation.
idea.
I didn't hear
Uh,
anything.
Was it when I was AFK or?
I don't know. And this is what my name is, and I hope it does not get picked up on stream though.
Are you DMing it to
Okay.
me?
Yes.
Okay.
I like to point out Josh,
Come
you
on,
know,
Discord.
so the new host, Josh, he's got charisma to him. I haven't seen a lot of Blues Clues and you, but I could just tell Josh was likable enough. Like I could see the energy he had in the show.
And he likes stripes like his cousin Steve, except they're
And
blue.
he really does look like a nice
Yeah.
guy in real life.
I think it did happen while you were away, but I want to make extra sure it was not picked up in the stream because I don't want my trans name to get out there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
and
believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
don't
don't blame you. Blah.
I didn't hear I
yeah,
didn't see anything, sir. We're good.
and now we see Steve wearing glasses, and he also
Yeah.
has to wear a hat to not show off the bald hair.
Yeah, that would just suck if your hair was like falling out and stuff and you couldn't stop it.
Yeah. Um,
What?
but other than that, did you know that in 2023 they also someone was finally able to, unless it was Angela herself, the show for Nickelodeon.
Really?
Yep, it looked like this. Steve was wearing a different outfit, his hair was combed differently, and the animation was still a little rough because they were using the oldest version of computer and software technology. They were
They
using
don't
like
make
Macintosh. They used Macintosh Quadra computers, and one of the oldest versions of my favorite software for compositing and animation, Adobe After Effects.
Yeah.
hmm And then they use like Photoshop for the animated characters, but they also had to use an Ultimat system to chroma key Steve onto the virtual environment. You know,
Yeah.
Ultimats like they use on news reporting networks.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Don't make shows like this on Nick anymore. Like shows like this.
Yeah,
Well,
it's kind of
thanks
sad.
to a thanks to a true fan like me, I'm making this version where it actually can bring back the nostalgia and bring it for
Yeah.
a whole new generation of 30 years ago.
I might
I
have
like.
to
Yeah.
interview you, Zach, on my podcast.
Oh yeah?
I ju-
We
sounds-
uh, we did an episode of what happened to good media, and yeah, maybe we'll make a sequel.
So the way I'm able to make all this work is I use whatever material I could find, and I actually was able to also use some Photoshop, Blender, and Adobe Flash, and finding various bits of textures to make it look like everything could still look like it's made out of clay, cardboard, or anything, etc. Because that's how they used to make things. Because
Uh-huh.
it's supposed to make it look like it's in a storybook world, like a live action character living in a storybook and following an animated blue puppy who leaves paw prints. If you look at the backstage of Blue's Clues, which was released in 2000, around the time they were doing Blue's Big Musical with Ray Charles, they showed all the work that goes into it. Oh, and look, there's another rare of the Blue's Clues pilot when they were before putting Steve in the animated background. It's the blue screen.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Blue screen. Yeah, this is pretty... I like how
Yeah,
the animation.
They had to use blue screen because if Steve was wearing the green outfit on a green screen, it would just be invisible.
What I like in Blue's Clues is that even though like the animation may not look perfect at first, it's the execution of like how the show is made, like with Steve and how he interacts with these characters, that makes it really stand out.
Well, think of it like how they had to take it where they had to use advanced silhouette animation, or no, celluloid animation, and
Yeah.
compare it with digital computer animation when they had Michael Jordan on Space Jam, which is also going to be turning 30 years, or if it's already 30 years, because it also came around in 1996.
That's right, it did. You can watch for free on YouTube right now.
Yeah, they also had to do the same thing with Ultimats to chroma key Michael Jordan into the big 3D stadium and interact with the cartoon characters, and they had to use the magic of at least still old school computers to put all the animation along with the real life.
Nice. I didn't end up seeing Space Jam 2. I skipped it when I heard they were cutting Pepe Le Pew out. Like, I was out. I watched the first one, though. The first one's pretty good.
Well, I've seen the sequel, and it does feature the actor who plays MJ, Michelle Jones from the MCU Spider-Man as Lola Bunny. It's on Zendaya.
We couldn't bring back Kath Susie, however you pronounce her last name, who did her voice in the first one.
As Susie, yeah.
Kath Susie, yes. You couldn't just bring her back for it?
She probably was doing other projects, especially the reboot of Rugrats, playing Lil and Phil again.
I enjoyed the original Rugrats.
Yeah, I probably believe they did I think they did the reboot as it was also, again, 30 years since 1991 with the original episode.
Yeah. It
Oh, I got
captures
someone in
babyhood. It captures babyhood so well. Like adults don't understand babies, of course, but it's like it's actually a cool idea to imagine if babies could talk to each other just by, standing next to each other without anyone else hearing it.
Yeah, if
But
you
like
interview the people from Class B Soup, Class B Soup, how do you pronounce that? Of the studio.
Class 2B.
If you interview those
Christopher,
Class
thank
Bs,
you for commenting. I don't know what I was saying.
yeah,
Welcome to the
if you interview,
stream.
yeah, welcome. Um,
Oh, I thought I
if you
muted
interview
myself.
those,
Sorry,
if
go
you
ahead.
interview those kind of people, they could explain how they were thinking of how to do that kind of interaction of other babies talking to other babies, and they think of what the grown-ups are doing, and they're just trying to understand life as a toddler's point of view.
I think, and I would even say Rugrats even has one of the best intros to like a baby-centric show that I've probably heard. It's the intro to Rugrats
It
is
ha-
so iconic.
it's like
Fair
the
enough.
sound of xylophones and boos and baws and different
Yeah,
pitches.
I gotta
yeah. It
ask you
just
guys
Bop,
though,
bop, bop,
yeah,
bop.
what are your
yeah.
thoughts on G6?
G6. I mean, I'm not going to go as far as to say I'm hating what's coming, of course. Like, I think it has potential with the story. It's not going to follow the original show, as we know. It's going to be a completely different show. I think the characters are going to have their same personalities and everything, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
think like it's going. I think we can give it a chance with it being its own thing, and it's a separate universe, whatever it is. And I
Ah.
know Applejack and Rarity aren't going to be in it, but I think it could still work depending on the execution of it, basically.
Uh-huh.
Well, they could still appear in it. It's kind of like they're trying to renew how they try to do the first tests with the original three that even Tara Strong had to voice for the time being till they got Ashley Ball, Andrea Lipton, and others,
They were
because it
awesome.
was it was just a pilot for My Little Pony Adventures before it
I
came
did
to
see
Reggie's
that.
Magic. Yep.
I saw that.
Yeah,
That was really
Pinkie Pie was like the Bubbles from Powerpuff, and Rainbow Dash
mhm.
was like Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents.
No offense to Tara. I mean, she did fine with what she was giving, but I just think Ashlyn Ball and Andrea Libman just carried so much more life to them, and I think Tara really works well as Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I just
Andrea Lipman was a
Wee.
pretty good voice actor, especially in
yeah,
her childhood, being
yeah.
Emmy from Dragon Tales
Wee.
and Madeline.
I used to watch Dragon Tales. I haven't seen it in a long time. I remember
And even
watching it as a kid.
and even the voice of Cassie plays the voice of what's her name? Diamond Tiara.
Oh.
Oh, right, Diamond Tiara. She's Diamond Tiara.
Yes, if you look on the Infinite Movie Database, you'll see all the actors who play who. The only way I
Interesting.
also the only way I also know Tabitha St. Germain is because when I was seeing this 3D animated Popeye movie in 2004, she played the voice of Olive Oil and Sweet Pea for that. So that's part of how I know about her. And
After hearing, go,
yeah, she also
after
played
hearing,
she also
go.
plays the voice of Andrea on the Crypto the Superdog show in
Oh,
2005.
really?
Yes.
I have watched that a lot as a kid. I thought it was okay. Like I don't think it's a masterpiece. I just thought like it was an okay show, but it had its moments.
Yeah, it was a popular show for Boomerang.
And like I enjoy Sam Vincent, like who does Crypto's voice. I love him mostly in Ed, Edd n Eddy. I love that show. Ew. Sam Vincent's so awesome, dude. And Tabitha St.
Anyways,
Germain, the fact that you
go
said
ahead.
she does all olive oil, you said like she does olive oil in that Popeye movie. After hearing her scream like as Rarity in the show, I can see how she can
Uh-huh.
pull that off. Like
Uh-huh.
I just picture that. It just makes so much
Yeah.
sense now. It makes so much sense to me now.
Yeah, she'd be all like, Bye-bye!
Because you remember how Rarity can yell in the show?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know.
That actually can go well with olive oil.
Because I've also seen videos on YouTube and Facebook where it says, voice actors are everywhere.
Right?
No,
Right.
seriously, they're everywhere. You can hear them just by knowing which character is playing by who.
Does anyone know the actor named Cameron Boyce?
Wasn't
Uh,
he a star in
I know
Disney?
him. I know him from the season 3 of Blue's Clues. He played Periwinkle. And he was also
Oh!
Bob the Ball for the HBO special, A Little Curious.
Hang on,
In
I gotta Google
1999.
this. Cameron.
go ahead.
Let me make sure we're talking about the same guy. Boy.
In case I haven't told you guys yet, by the way, Rainbow Dash is my favorite pony.
I
Rainbow's my
misspelled it.
favorite. I got to meet Tara Strong 3 times.
Oh, I think we're talking about a different guy because Cameron Boyce is like roughly my age.
Cameron Boyce?
Yeah. He was
that
known on
sounds
Disney
familiar.
Channel.
Oh yeah. He wasn't he on Jesse. I never watched Jesse much. I know who.
Oh,
Yeah, he died. I know he died.
Ellie!
Oh, I knew.
Dude,
I
he
thought
was
we were
my
talking
age.
about the same one. But yeah,
Yeah.
now I know who you were talking about.
He was
Yeah.
my
Passed away.
age.
Yeah, but like
Passed
after he
away.
passed away, I realized how much stuff he was in. Like he was in what was it, Judy Moody?
Shows right here on Movies and Shows.
Yeah, like I completely missed
Sentence,
it. You want to know?
So-
Sorry.
So what did he die of exactly?
Some sort of health issue. I think a seizure.
I heard he died in his sleep, or it was something like that.
I can't quite remember. Also, Ellie, we can't hear you.
I remember he was in Grown Ups too, in the Grown Ups movies, which depending on your view, you can view them how you wish to, like whether you liked it or hated it. He was Adam Sandler's son.
Hello.
There we go.
I
Now
bet
we
on
can
the
hear
show-
you, Ellie.
Yeah, there we go.
And I bet on the show Bunked, they did a special in memory of him in 2000.
Yeah.
Ellie,
the
can you
show
hear
ran
us?
from 2015 to
Yeah, I can. I
2024.
just have to find a pair of headphones that would work.
Oh, okay.
Good to have you here.
Yeah.
Glad to have more people.
Well, it's
Never heard
tradition
some-
for Ellie to join me on my birthday stream, so.
Happy birthday.
Even though I haven't joined in the past 2
Oh,
years.
I
You
didn't realize
haven't?
it was her birthday script. I didn't realize.
It's
I hope you,
well,
make
this
the
is the
best of it.
countdown to midnight stream.
Oh, gotcha.
But so tomorrow's my birthday. We got about. Ellie, don't tell me.
Well, even
2
so,
hours and 20 minutes.
well, even so, best early wishes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep. I'll leave you something if you make a video or anything. I'll leave you some type of comment.
I do plan to make a stream. Yeah.
I got another stream coming on Saturday with Melody and them. We're gonna watch MLP, the Canterlot Wedding. I'm
Ooh.
excited to see. Canterlot Wedding is one of the best episodes, in my opinion.
Right. My favorite,
love-
in my opinion, I'd have to go with. Why can't I plant this? There we go. If I had to choose, just one off the top of my head right now, episode 100.
That's in my number 3, I think, favorite. I love Slice of Life.
Yeah, I can never remember it, but I remember it was like the big episode.
It's a perfect way to do a 100th episode.
Oh, definitely.
It's genius. And the characters that are on screen, they steal every scene they have. They entertain
definitely.
you.
I think if I had to choose my favorite scene though in that episode, it would definitely have to be Gummy's monologue.
Gummy, dude. That was so funny.
A lot of
What
shows
is
have reached their
life?
100 episode quota.
It's the most awkward moment, but it's one of the most hilarious. It's just so awkward. I love how awkward it is. This episode's just throwing everything at you as much possible, and you don't wish for it to end.
Yeah, I actually remember, I didn't notice this until I watched a video about it, but apparently they snuck in a photo, I think of the cast, wearing horse masks. And apparently a bunch of bronies on Bronies React caught it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I also, I hear Vinyl was one who was going to do Vinyl. I don't think they were going to pay her if she did the voice of her. I think that's what I've heard. It's probably just a rumor.
From what I heard, she was gonna voice Vinyl, but she wouldn't have as much time for fan projects. That's what I heard from Ellie.
We've seen Vinyl move her lips in Equestria Girls. I remember she moved her lips.
Yeah.
That's my best friend's
Probably
My
for
best-
maybe a lip sync to a song or something.
In case you guys don't know, my best friend, Ian, his favorite character is Vinyl. He loves Vinyl so much.
I just call her DJ Pone. But yeah.
You can call her either way. I mean, either one
Yeah.
works. And her bond with Octavia, like they have such good chemistry on screen. Even whether she speaks to her or not, it's like
Even
you
Vinyl
love them
Scratch,
together,
like even Vinyl Scratch could be like a nickname.
right?
Well, I kind of think of it as the opposite. I think Vinyl
like-
Scratch is her birth
it's like-
name,
it's-
but sorry.
It's like a stage name for
Yeah.
when you're on stage, but then when you're off stage, you're known by another name. Because one
Yeah.
thing, for Blue's Clues, there is a voice actor who does both the music and a voice. He does the voice of Mailbox, but he also does the music department for the show. His name is Mike
Yeah.
Rubin in the music department, but he's known as Seth O'Hickory in the voice acting as he's playing Mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was watching Hook once. My mom says, "Do you recognize his voice?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" "That's Phil Collins." And I'm like, "Mom, I can only hear him when he's singing."
Makes sense. He's got such a unique voice, Phil Collins.
Well, plus, I feel, not for everybody, obviously. I feel like some people sound differently when they sing and from when they talk.
Yeah.
It just takes the skill to listen that carefully.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen Hook in a long time. I remember
It's a good
I remember
movie.
watching it. It's pretty good.
Because-
from what I hear.
Because as you were talking about not identifying a voice, and as I mentioned, voice actors are everywhere. Like I said about me becoming a voice actor along with Tara, if I was doing a voice project and if I had to do a voice where it didn't sound like voice, would you still recognize my voice if I did it a different way?
I would
Like if
probably.
I did this kind of a voice, if I did a very
Okay.
deep voice, would it sound different or would
It would definitely sound different.
I
would,
think it might depend for me, because,
Definitely.
you
I
know,
wouldn't
you and
tell
I
you
don't
that.
talk as much anymore.
Would it sound different, or will you recognize me?
I recognize you
Yeah.
a little bit with that one.
Oh, what about this kind of a voice? Almost like a Popeye voice. Do you almost recognize me, or do I sound different?
I can hear a hint of Zach.
Yep.
Just
Mark
a
of a
hint.
great
Well,
voice
well,
actor
maybe.
is being able to
Balls,
completely change your voice.
I watched the heck out of Popeye back in the day. Like when they would air it on Boomerang and stuff like that. Like,
Okay.
I remember watching Popeye a lot.
I need to rant for a
But
minute.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I don't remember when or how, but Mom put on Popeye with Robin Williams on the TV once because it was on Netflix or something.
Yeah.
And I was trying to watch it. I just couldn't understand half of what Robin said. So I was just like,
Well,
what's the point?
It's part of the Popeye. It's like the Popeye murmuring. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just not my style, but you know, if people enjoy it, great.
I heard it a little bit, but it also came out in 1980, and they were still trying to work over like audio stuff. 'Cause back then it was old-fashioned
that too.
audio.
Yeah, anyway.
Yes.
I remember
Robin-
we got to the scene where we meet Olive Oil, and she goes,
Yeah.
Popeye, what kind of name is Popeye? And I just muttered
God
to
rest her
myself
soul
out
in
loud,
2024.
what kind of name is Olive Oil? And Robin Williams says the exact same thing, word for word, in sync. And I hadn't even seen that movie before.
You know, when I was little and I heard the name olive oil, I was realizing that was some type of seasoning you put on like spaghetti, and I found that odd that that was a name back in the day. Like that's the only thing of olive oil I've heard. You know.
The only thing
That-
where olive oil is a name for a person?
Yeah.
Same.
I'd never hear that name a lot out there. I've never really heard it. But... Has anybody here ever heard a name out there with named olive oil, like in real life?
In real life, no. I don't think so.
Not me neither. I don't recall ever.
When I went to high school. No.
I think there was a show my mom watched with someone named Lemon Meringue. I don't remember.
Almost sounds like a familiar name. I just can't place it.
Ellie, I got a question.
Hmm?
Red sand, what can I do with it?
You can make it into red sandstone. You can cook it into glass.
What kind of glass?
Regular glass.
Sweet.
Why?
Do you remember the file I was streaming the other day, right?
Yeah.
I found a biome I like. And it's near a red biome. I forget the name.
Mesa, perhaps?
It's like it's a mix of regular sand and red sand.
Okay. Yeah, red sand can be used as a substitute for sand in any crafting recipe. And you can cook it into regular glass, and you can make it into red sandstone.
Nice.
Nice.
Ellie has taught me many things in Minecraft.
I can definitely tell.
Kill the bunny.
No,
What
don't
would-
kill the bunny, it'll kill itself!
Why would you kill a bunny? That's horrible.
I need its meat.
I don't want to. I'm already being reminded of those nights where one of my dogs would accidentally kill baby bunnies. You know, my dog's following his instincts. You know, he doesn't really know what he's doing is wrong. So we can't really fault a dog much there, but it's not really comfortable seeing him like actually doing it. Which he is a good dog. Like it's he's laying next to me right now in my room.
Yeah.
He's very close with me. He's a good dog. He really is. He probably just thought he was doing something good for the family, basically.
Right.
Yeah,
It's just a
that's
dog's
good.
intuition
Too
of
late.
protecting
Ooh, another
their
bunny.
property.
Yep.
Oh, it's a baby
Playing
bunny.
Minecraft?
I'll let you live.
Yeah, let the babies live. Let him grow to have a future.
Well, the babies don't give you anything. Killed the bunny. Oh, I missed.
You can't even like eat them. Like I hear think in Minecraft, like you get meat, right? Like I've never played much of it. I know
They don't even drop XP if they're a baby.
I played some of Minecraft. Don't hate it, just never played a lot of it.
Man, I am getting lucky with the bunnies. What was that pose before the death animation?
Well, anyways, speaking of animation, if I can refrain, please, because we were talking about so many.
Oh,
other
I'm so
random-
sorry.
It's okay. I mean,
That's
we're just having a
okay.
little chat. We're just having a chat here.
Alexa, stop! I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah. It's just because way before I was talking about how they and when we were talking about how you guys, most of you said they don't do animations like these anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, you can. It just depends on whose hands they're in.
Yeah. And when
Fair
they
enough.
tried to you know what I hate when they try to reboot something. Okay, so I'm not saying Blue's Clues looked horrible in the reboot, but like I hate when they would sometimes reboot like a kids show or something like that. They make the animations at most of the time look significantly worse.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They've done it with like Barney and Bob the Builder. That's what I'm referring to. Blue's
Right,
Clues looked
well-
okay.
Well, it's just because depending on if it's the same creator or if they're just trying to experiment with something they want to try and tackle, but also here's another thing. If most fans, not disrespecting on fans' opinions, but if something on it you don't like, how come you're not part of the crew? And how would you know if you wouldn't like it if you didn't see what's going on behind the scenes?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it okay if I add something really quick?
Go ahead.
One of my
Interesting.
favorite reboots that was done, I actually well, it's hard to tell because I prefer both animations, but anytime I watch the reboot, well, it's not really a reboot. Anyway, Invader Zim Enter the Florpus.
I saw that movie.
I
saw
love the animation. I love both
The
of the
animation was pretty-
animations. I like
Yeah.
the way I describe it is the old one's kind of dirty, but I also love how clean the new one looks. But it still feels like you're watching the original.
It did. I saw it once, so on Netflix.
I was
I,
so
I thought it was
depressed the day it came out, and I screamed so loud when I saw it.
yeah. When you saw that it was out,
Yeah, I was like, Mom's like, let's see what's on Netflix. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then I squealed when I saw it was Enter the Florpus.
And at least, for the reboot of Blue's Clues, leading up to the big movie, at least, they were probably still using the original softwares like Photoshop and After Effects, just newer, because it's been a long time since the original. I believe they probably were using like After Effects 3 in 1996.
Right.
I would
The
think so.
original, because the original one came in 1993, around the time Jurassic Park was being put together.
Thank
right,
you for
good
the
one.
birthday wishes, Jeff.
and and After Effects was used both in the movie and for the movie. In the movie as the computer interface where you see the animation of Wayne Knight going, access denied or something like that.
You didn't use the
And
magic
for the-
word. That's what he said.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
But then they also used for the movie as compositing the silicone animated dinosaurs in the computer onto the live action footage.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's really neat. I really
Uh-huh.
enjoy Jurassic Park. I've watched like all the movies.
Because pretty
Jurassic
soon I'm
Park
going to be
isn't for
starting.
me.
Because pretty soon
It's
I'm going to
okay.
be doing a training class on how to use After Effects and teach most of my skills on how to use the software and anything that no one ever thought of before.
You want to make like a dinosaur video?
No,
What
no,
you're
no.
saying?
I'm doing a training class on how to use After Effects.
After Effects, okay.
Yes, because it's been very popular even before it was used for YouTube videos.
Oh, After Effects. There
Up
they
here
are.
is up here where my mouse is. That is the very first After Effects in 1993,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
and it was
Cool,
operated on Macintosh Quadra 700 or 800 computers. The same computer technology they were
Stupid
even
bug.
using in Jurassic Park.
Die!
Those old vintage-looking Mac computers to operate all the science in the laboratory scene.
It's taunting
The
me.
very first After Effects I ever used was After Effects CS3 from 2007 to
Yeah, I did
2008. But when I went into school, high school, and took a video design class, we were able to go with After Effects CS 5.5 to CS 6.
Really?
Yes. And the one I'm using now is this year in 2026 to help me do future animations and to help me put parts of Zeus Clues together. And it shows the interface of After Effects on the Macintosh computers here. There's even a video that explains how, again, After Effects was used on Jurassic Park, and there's a website called macinfinite.org, I believe, or something, that allows you to have a simulator, an emulator of the old Macintosh computers, and also a link to download the old After Effects and other Adobe software, so that way you can have an experience what it's like using that software on that computer right here.
Right.
Yeah. I tried it. It's not bad. It's a little different because, it's been 30 years. But,
years.
yes, because it's been since
1993.
2023 was its 30 years ever since 1993.
Okay, that's
Counted
right.
by the last
Okay.
number.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you
If you
mean.
count it by the last number, it equally counts as 30 years. 1993 was the origin. 2003 was the 10 years. 2013 is 20. 2023 is 30. All in order.
Right.
So yeah, the old versions of After Effects were used for most of the compositing for motion graphics for television and movies. Then the uh, slight early but mid 2000-ish area where YouTube was starting to be invented. Then it was used for online videos, and now everyone is using After Effects for so much more, especially using to make the old school technology. Because
Makes sense.
I also did a 3-part tutorial with a friend of mine last year on how to recreate the old video cassette style, like where it's printed on analog tape, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the 3 parts on my computer still, right here. It shows part 1, and this is my logo for Sack Attack.
Isa. Oh yeah. I remember
No,
the year of.
No, that's a number 1. It's because I
Okay.
used a font. It's because I use a font called Denmark.
Okay.
Denmark. I use
Alright,
Denmark as my logo's font because
Okay,
it looks
gotcha.
cool.
This looks
Yes.
pretty nice. Logos
Yes.
like that are freaking cool.
Yeah, I based it off of how the old retro style logos would look, with little purples and blue colors, and I use little grind and I like use little grind effects and like slight polished metal, but some sort of like misshapen grunge in there to blend it together.
There we go.
Desktop background, and this is my.
Okay. You can silence me, but you can't silence the truth! Great, now can I there we go. Is it going to work? Oh.
Just get quiet.
What happened?
And now we show here.
No, nothing. It's good. It's grease.
So now here's where we see right here old style versions of the promos and IDs for video cassette. One
Nice.
from the opening of Ghost, where it shows the Great Movie Great Price collection for Paramount.
And with that, I'm going to bed.
And Cameron's experience. And
Nice.
okay, script.
Oh no, in game.
And then we.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I fell for me.
You forgot to translate that.
I
I
just
almost
heard
forgot you were
thunder.
playing Minecraft. I almost forgot.
There was just thunder, and I'm like, and with that, I'm going to bed.
I thought the Minecraft on your user was just display. But anyways, yes, it shows how the old school promos were put together, and probably were using the old version of After Effects, perhaps, to make the motion graphics here appear.
Yeah.
To make the discs, video cassettes slide in and do those transition things. And then what we're showing here is where we're going to make our own custom video cassette case, like either the slip case or clamshells, whatever you want to use. You have to have a reference. You can find one on the internet, or if you still have one archived in your home after like a long time. I'm using the slipcase for this example, though it shows the movie Psycho. It's only for reference, just so I can get the shape right, not for the context of what's showing.
Right.
Oh, that's right. I was smelting
Yes.
glass.
Yes. The Psycho,
Psycho, that-
VHS
Yes, you, Ellie.
Yes. The video cassette tape of Psycho is the only thing I could find in this position, just to get the shape, not visualize the context, just to get the shape to build the shape around the shape.
Oh, okay.
You're seeing right here. I select the
Yeah, I
shape
see.
with the polygon lasso tool, and I'm selecting the shape, so that way I can make my own custom one, just in that particular parallel position of a video cassette slip.
Cool.
And then you can be able to add your own logos, your own text, and I made this little home video design in a sort of 80s retro text looking, where it has gradient shapes and it looks like it's chrome.
That is wicked.
And then I just use some dodge and burn tool effects to blend it all together and add some like made out of cardstock shine, where it kind of gleams a little and shades in a certain area depending on the light. But then in part 2 is where we get the motion graphic going.
Oh,
Together. Now, the one thing I have to point out, when you're using a 16 by 9 video for building this thing, you would need to have a 4 by 3 aspect ratio PNG picture, so you can at least get it where it's supposed to appear on the minimum amount of the video being shown to show us in 4 by 3, though it's being made in a 16 by 9 aspect ratio. Because later on, it'll be converted or encoded in another software to make it only 4 by 3, a square shape.
gotcha.
So now we animate the video cassette tape that we made in Photoshop, and we add a little animation. Like, it could glide in, it could bounce in, it could explode in, or something. And then we add a drop shadow so it can separate which.
Did he cut out again?
I think you did. I don't know how that happens.
I think his connection's kind of weak sometimes.
All right, there he is. He's back. Oh, I heard.
Saying my connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah,
it
you
was
keep
a
cutting
little,
out.
off there.
Oh, okay. It's because I think I might have mentioned, if I didn't though, I did mention it in my head. My mom's also doing a thing on Discord. She does like newbie events, so we're all just using internet here.
Okay.
We're trying to upgrade to it. We're trying to upgrade to a new internet router, but the one we're using right now I cannot say because it's just here for our local town.
And you don't
Gotcha.
want to expose yourself.
Exactly.
No docs.
Safety.
That's actually a good idea. I admire that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Around my family house, we have slight restrictions, especially using most names.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Like
I
my
mean-
mom has to use a username on every social media thing she uses.
Yeah, like for the countdown timer on my stream, it shows my big city in my state.
It's awesome.
Well, if you could customize it, then it'd be extra cool, and you probably couldn't tell the difference. Like you could add some like gradient colors. You could add some like aurora in the sky. You could maybe have like little gleams here and there or something. I don't know. It's just the visual side of me talking. Anyways, what I was trying to say for the tutorial here, we add the animation for the video cassette pulling in to show it's like the promo for you can get this for whatever price we're offering for or something like that. So now we add a drop shadow to separate the pulling in object from the background so it doesn't look like it's flatly slapped on. It can have its
Right.
own. It can have its own perspective and depth of field sort of effect.
It's like a '90s commercial.
Exactly, because this is a video cassette '90s tutorial.
Like literally, like the way it's just flowing like that.
Yes, but when we get to part 3, you are going to be stunned, my friend. You're going to be stunned
forward.
when we get to part 3.
I do look forward to being stunned. I won't lie. I do like
So-
cool surprises like this.
So about here is where we're going to the next part after we did the animation for the video cassette. For some of these type of animations flying in, they would show like motion graphic effects or little um, one-tail paint box or it's like the old version of Photoshop in the 80s where you use CRT monitor cable television compositing to
Hmm.
to generate shapes for logos, slight compositing for video, and stuff like that. Um, so what we're gonna make is every retro promo would need a star, like in Hollywood star.
Yeah.
Um, Now I learned
I'm
this method using a tutorial method from Video Copilot. This is really cool. I'm able to have the main shape be the type layer, which is your reference composition for the white shape, which is the star. Now we pre-compose it into a new composition called bevel profile. Now here's where you add a inner glow and you change the technique from softer to precise. The softer would mean it would just wrap around circle-wise. Precise means it's sharply wedging in between the shapes, which match the star, and it gets this cool bevel-looking effect.
Yeah.
Then we have the shape be on a black background, no transparency whatsoever for this next step, which is where we're going to import a piece of texture. It could be anything, but I decided to go with a seamless gold because most Hollywood stars are gold. Now we use CC glass and we make the white shape appear from in the material like that. And now we cut it out using a set matte so it can be transparent again, but we have the cool visual. And you can go back into the bevel profile and you can add some extras like the same shape, one black, one white, so you can do a bit of a chisel effect, like it's engraved, like you're engraving the same shape but inside.
Oh.
Yeah, doesn't it look almost pretty polished and 90s style?
Definitely. Most definitely.
And now we make a copy of it, put it below, and use a directional blur and a curves. The directional blur to kind of smear it a little diagonally, but a curves on the alpha channel to boost up the faded areas so it'll act like an extrusion, like it's like semi 3D. You can just tone down the colors, and boom, instant conviction.
Oh, I see it. Nice.
And then you could also add like some CC light sweeps to give it some final gleam finish. And then you put the drop shadow on the shape as well, not just the video cassette. And you could put your own price tag if you were making this like an actual promo, like it be like your local video rental store. You can get this video cassette for the purchase of only $19.95 or something like that.
It'd actually be a good price.
Yeah. Yeah, for this one project I did before, I put it as the right numbers that accord to my date of birth, 1997. A few extra cents.
Wow, 1997. Cool.
Uh-huh. I don't know,
Yeah,
I was just joking around.
Yeah, we all do that.
Anyway, so now once we have those pieces and we have all the animation in,
There you go.
we'll be
Now
able
you're
to
free.
see the final
Yeah.
thing that looks like this right
I see
here.
it.
It'll show in just a minute. There we go.
There it is. That
So
is actually
now,
really neat.
uh-huh. And now we export it as a whole, as a MP4 or MOV, whatever file type you want. But now, like I said, we're going to go into part 3 and prepare to be blown by the final thing we're going to do. Put it on
Hit me with it.
analog VHS, where it shows like the
Wee.
noise, the analog, and the artificial intelligence of how it would look like if it were printed on a video cassette tape.
Yeah.
So you have to encode it first as a 4:3 screen. Part of the tutorial, I put the dimensions for a VHS 4:3 aspect ratio preset that anyone can put in their own video editing software
Hello.
or encoder. So the dimensions are down at the bottom, which are 1350 by 1020. 1350 for the width aspect ratio and 1020 for the height aspect ratio. And you make sure you set the source scaling to scale to fit, so it can be 4:3 instead of 16:9.
Neat.
And now we export it as an MP4. And now using this special software, it could be a plugin for your special effects or compositing software, or you can use it as a standalone program. You could do either one. It provides a download link, and this is where we're going to put it on actual video cassette analog tape.
Yes.
Get ready.
Ah, I forgot about that thing.
So we go to where we put the video, right there, and by default, it'll already start to look like this. You can see the colors are a little more saturated, and there's a bunch of grain noise and stuff. Look at that.
That's neat. That's so freaking. That sunset. That sunset is so beautiful. Look at. Sunsets.
Yeah. And now I just put the quality down a little lower if it was done by a regular VHS, not an SVHS, because SVHS has a few more lines of resolution that gives a better quality, and the regular VHS shows a little more lower standard quality.
Right?
And then all you have to do is place it in your favorite video editing software, put some music, some voiceover, and use some audio filters to make it sound like it's analog tape, like you mess with the EQ a little bit, and then you're able to see the final thing, which looks like this.
Ooh. Dude, if you had like voicing in that moment, like if there was like an announcer voice, that would probably make it even cooler.
Yeah.
Like how they talk in those like VHS commercials and everything. That
Probably
music.
from either Don LaFonte, Bo Weaver, Mark Elliott,
Yeah.
Brian Cummings, or any of those voiceover people. Yeah.
They did a lot of like voiceovers for upcoming DVD things, back in the day.
Yeah. And people can recreate that. You just got to know how.
Yeah, definitely.
Like for me, I could almost do something like that. Now available on video cassette. Coming soon to a theater near you. Thanks for joining us for our upcoming new releases. Now, stay tuned for our feature presentation. Something like that.
That's really good. It's
Thank
really, really good. Yep. Welcome.
Now, back
Okay.
to the thing I was talking about all along.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're back.
Yes. Where we see the behind the scenes of how they made the actual props for all things on Blue's Clues. They use a bunch of felt pieces, construction paper, cardboard, clay, and stuff like that. And You make it look like ordinary household objects, like salt shakers, bars of soap, alarm clocks, and such. And you see, like I said, this is Tracy Page Johnson, the co-creator of the show and the voice of Blue.
Oh, she does. Oh, is it a he or
Yeah,
she?
she is Blue is a she. She's a girl.
Yeah.
Everyone thought she was a boy, but it's voiced by a girl and is a girl.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen Blue's Clues, but I do remember it fondly.
Yes.
I do remember what the show was like, and it was amazing. Like
Don't
for a
worry, I
kids
thought Blue
show.
was a boy too.
Yeah, I would never have thought. I did love watching the show. I really wish they would rerun it like on TV, like just for reruns or stuff like that.
Well, if I ever get my YouTube back online, hopefully soon, I will be able to post my Zeus Clues, the final one, and you guys could also relive the memory, um, and have that moment again.
That'd be pretty neat.
Yes, I promise. I'm almost done, like I said. Just gotta wait for the last bits of voices, finish the animation, and then it'll be final.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yep. So
I think he'll
if you
do
could
it.
see, so now if you could see parts in the art department of Blue's Clues, there might be a few things you might recognize. Like, you see those two pictures behind Tracy? The one of Steve dressed up as Blue and Blue dressed up as Steve, and where they're wearing funny glasses. Those are
Um,
in the picture frames of a few of the episodes, like the costume party, what's so funny, and there's also all the other pieces. Like there's the picture frame in the living room on the bottom left corner. You thought it was really huge, but it's about yay big. It's just photographed digitally in the computer.
there was so much charm to freaking Blue's Clues. Like there was so much charm in that show.
And right there's the pieces to make slippery soap, and there are the pieces to make Mr. Salt. Now
I
you
can
just
get you the.
feel, yeah. No,
I
you
can,
go ahead.
the dislike button there. There's a way to get it back, right? Same.
Well, YouTube's been changing their interface and algorithm a lot.
I have the dislike button back.
Well, yeah,
Well,
there's a lot of videos that we probably might dislike. I dislike a lot of videos that have like where people are doing illegal cryptocurrencies and
yeah,
false allegations and stuff. I
yeah,
hate those.
yeah. People need to speak their minds on what they think of it.
Yes, but they also have to be smart about how they're saying it to people they don't even know.
I can roll with that.
Yes, because happening. Um, I just been seeing a lot of drama and not letting something
There we go.
go. Anyway, back to this. You can obviously put the pieces together like this, where it actually just forms Mr. Salt right there and then.
So that's how they move
But
the mouth.
yes, they have separate pieces, so it can look like he can actually talk. You just lip sync it in the computer. For whatever
Yeah, they got
word Mr. Salt is saying, played by Nick Balaban, he is able to lip sync his voice into the computer. Well, I don't know if he's one of the animators. He does the voice acting and music composing. But in the computer, you lip sync the voice and make it match to whoever's speaking. So now you lay all the pieces separately and you photograph it with a digital computer, a digital camera into the computer. Now this is the old version of Photoshop. I think it's like After Effects, Photoshop. It's Photoshop, I believe, 5. It's hard to see because they were using like also old camcorders. It shows right there on the top right corner. It might be Photoshop 5, but this is how they were able to animate all the characters, like Mr. Salt right here. But then they bring it to After Effects and do the official animation. And now it talks about how you could obviously just create an imaginary character just by using 2 Google AIs.
Impressive.
Yep. That's how kids were even doing, like, creating their own characters back in the day.
Hey, Ellie, what time are you heading to bed?
Shouldn't
Now,
be too much longer.
Okay.
Now, this is the part where people are really interested in. How Steve is being in that animated world in front of the blue screen.
You do a lot of
they
editing.
So they have like a few monitors so they can capture Steve's performance and transmit it to the computer, and they chroma key out the blue using an old Ultimat system to create a virtual world through the camera to the computer. And right here is he's just rehearsing on acting all crazy and silly, be in the animated world and create the characters in his head of where they could be and how to interact with them. Now here is where they're doing the official filming. On Blue's Big Musical, you see the characters would be propping up a big cardboard house. Steve is seeing them struggling. He goes back behind them and helps prop it up. So now when they do the official editing, after they get done filming, Steve actually gets to also go into the studio and the computer office with over 50 animators who all put their contribution to the animation of the show. And Steve gets to go into the office and see the animation develop after he's been performing in front of the blue screen. And there's the transition before and after. That's what it looks like after.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So for me, when I was performing on my green screen set, because I have my studio set up at my local disability supporting program called Cascade. I usually go there during the weekdays, and I was just filming the footage for my show episode right about here on my other drive, because I'm trying to get my computer sorted. This is what my green screen setup looks like. It's in this big room. It's a 10 by 24 green screen. It's huge, but it's not as big as Blue's Clues is. Theirs probably goes around like almost like a painted green screen.
Haha.
And then parts I had to zoom in, some parts I had to rotoscope, or sometimes I'd have to slide my camera footage if I'm trying to do a long tracking shot. Now you see here I'm trying to rehearse.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What do you So I'm just rehearsing and making sure I know exactly how I'm supposed to play out the scene.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I had to do it a couple times, and I had to keep wiping my face because I was melting in that studio. But luckily, most of color correcting was able to clean that up. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
It's
The way I was
getting
able to-
late. I should go to bed.
Okay, Ellie.
Oh, you gotta go to
script.
have a good night, Ellie.
Oh, Ellie was talking? I thought it was
Yeah,
script.
nobody can tell us apart in VC apparently.
Oh,
Apparently, even though we're so different.
We
Yeah.
Right?
we both it drives us both nuts. It's not a big deal, but
it's like
Yeah.
it's like doppelganger voice of the century.
We disagree.
We
I think so
absolutely do.
too.
We don't. We sound nothing alike.
It
I
does
don't
depend.
know.
It does depend on how your audio comes through, though.
I think her
Yep,
voice is a little bit
that.
deeper than yours.
Probably
Just a
that,
bit.
but yeah.
All right.
Night,
Anyway,
Ellie.
Good night.
Yes.
see
Sweet
you, see you
dreams.
later, Ellie.
If I had to think, she's probably not necessarily. She's probably gonna hate me for saying this. She might be slightly more nasally. I don't know if that's the right word, though.
Easily.
I don't know.
It depends on how, again, everyone usually sounds. They might have a rasp. They might have a deeper voice. They might have a higher voice. It might sound more squeakier. It might sound more lips and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I hear myself speak, I can just hear that kid self in me a bit. Just when I speak.
Yeah,
Sure, a lot of
back in
people hear it too.
back in the day when I was only 13, my voice would sound almost like this, really, really high.
Yep, that's what it's like back then.
I think I even have one of my videos before my YouTube was like, for now. I think I have right about it's in here somewhere. I know it.
Take your time.
This is the only thing keeping me up till midnight.
Here we go. This is the folder.
Yeah.
I tried to do my very first Blues Clues video in 2011 on my early YouTube days.
Like when you were a
Listen
kid?
to- Yes, when I was like a preteen. Yes, around like almost turning 13 or even early 13ish. Now listen to my voice. Doesn't it sound different?
Yeah, it feels like you really hit puberty now.
Well, that's because I'm only a year and a half from turning 30.
Dang, 30?
Next year is my 30th birthday since I was born in 1997. Like I said.
That's right. That's right. I'm pretty sure you still feel pretty good, like at 30.
It's not too bad. Very little bit of shit can just chill out.
I chill all the time.
No. I meant shit. Shit happening around outside of where I am.
Oh, okay. I take that back. That's
Like we had
that's so
multiple
good.
like we had multiple deaths happen recently.
Dang
We
it.
lost the actor who played the young Bug on Bug's Life. We lost
Hayden Panettiere.
yes, who was also on Scream 4 and came back in 2023 for the 6th movie. We lost, unfortunately, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, dude.
Wasn't
Wow,
he the
like-
voice of Mr. Thornberry?
Yes, he was. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and the Wild
Nigel
Thornberrys. Yeah.
Thornberry.
I loved. I enjoyed that show. I did really enjoy that.
I only really watched the movie and the Rugrats special with it.
Yes, he played.
Yeah.
I'm Rex Pester, and I'll be back with more big action news.
It's such an interesting crossover. I'm not gonna lie. And they got Bruce Willis to voice
And he
Spike.
And he also if none of you seen the sequel to Home Alone, he played the hotel guy.
Yes, he did. I love the
I
first-
remember that too because I remember I was watching it one day and I hear "Have a lovely day." I can't do the voice obviously, but I just heard what
Have a
Mr.
lovely
Thornberry.
day.
Yeah,
I'm afraid you're
exactly.
mistaken, sir. Dude,
I'm
he was
afraid you're
funny in every.
mistaken, sir.
Yeah,
He
he's
looks
like
like
the
he's
only
having
actor
so
I
much
know
fun.
who passed away recently.
Oh yeah, the bird lady passed away this year, at some point this year.
Oh, the
one who
bird
played the
lady from Home
Yeah.
Alone. I think
Yeah,
I
Home Alone
remember
too.
hearing about that.
Yes.
She was already retired from. She was already retired from acting, so like I don't. It's not like she was cut from anything, you know.
Right.
short. And she got to be 81, so that's at least not too bad. That's a
I
big
guess
long
I should be
life.
grateful. My grandparents are 85, I think.
And not
That's
only
good.
did and not only did we lost the bird lady, we also lost the mom.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Catherine Hicks.
right.
Catherine Hicks, is that her
Yes.
name?
Catherine O'Hara, I believe.
I think it's Catherine
Catherine O'Hara.
O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara. Okay,
It
that was like a few
that
years,
sounds the most familiar.
and she died
She
the
was,
same age John Hurt. John Hurt died. He's the one that played the dad.
she also played the mother on Over the Hedge and Monster House.
I do remember that.
I loved Over the Hedge. I grew up with that movie.
I love Over. It is
I
so
love-
underrated.
It's so
Here we go.
you don't do movies like this. Like okay, I
Okay.
know I say that, but like this one particularly, you just love the characters and everything. The music by Ben Folds it just kicks ass, and the,
Yeah.
I remember.
everything about it.
I love the song still, and I even
That's a
learned how
good
to
song.
play it self-taught. I even learned how to play it self-taught on the piano.
I remember. I think I went to see Over the Hedge when it came out with my uncle, and it's my fun uncle, so my dad's brother.
Yeah.
He
You loved it.
he is very much. I don't even know how to describe him. He's the very fun uncle. Anyway,
He's like the ultimate, if you will.
yeah. He like the only way I can think of describing him is like my theater teacher, but not everybody knows my theater teacher. Anyway, I'm rambling. So,
It's okay. It's okay.
the first thing that he when he hears the first sound in the movie, he goes, "What's that?" And we're in the theater, but he does it like quietly, obviously, because we're in a theater and I was little. But I just remember
that's-
rolling my eyes.
That's because we weren't used to surround sounds in a big.
Oh no, he was just
Just
doing
the
it for
group.
fun.
Yeah,
Well, that too.
At least
because
I think.
Playful uncles do.
I can at least
Playful,
appreciate a good uncle,
Oh
like a
yeah.
fun uncle.
playful uncles can do that. I know my uncle is, and he's
Yeah, I
also on the
think-
spectrum like I am.
I think my uncle has cancer right now.
Oh, let's at least hope it's not terminal, at least, right? It's not
I think whatever he has is
Pray he
terminal.
lives.
Oh,
I
that's-
think he's only got like 10 years if I remember. I don't know.
Oh, that's terrible. Cancer's the worst, dude. It's like
Yeah.
I hate how there's almost like no escape from it.
Yeah, I actually recently lost my aunt. She didn't have cancer or anything. It's just going on with like
Natural
losing
causes?
family. Not natural causes, I don't think. She was not. My mom just turned 60 this year, and it was her little sister that passed away.
Jeez.
She wasn't even 50. Like I think she was probably mid 50s.
She outlived her little sister. Wow.
Yeah, and where was I going with this? I was at the funeral, and it was just so hard. I also made the slideshow, which was not because it wasn't emotional for me. It was just stressful because I couldn't get the thing to work properly. So it was more so, what's the word? Editor stress, I guess, if that makes sense.
Editor stress.
Yeah.
I feel
Like-
that. I feel
Stressing
that.
from- stressing
Like,
from editing too
at one
much or
point-
too strong.
Me and Mom stayed up at like, I don't remember how late, but it was like at least 2 in the morning. And then we both were like, you know what, let's just let it sleep overnight because it was rendering. I had to use 2 programs. I used Clipchamp for the slideshow portion, and then something called Mixcraft for adding the audio.
Yeah.
It's
So-
also a music composing program.
Yeah, I'm still learning how to use
I-
it.
I use Mixcraft pretty good. I used it for most of the music you heard on my Zeus Clues. I composed all from scratch.
Noise.
Yes.
Cool.
But yeah, like
The music for the intro, the background music, the how to play Zeus Clues theme, and many others.
yeah, anyway. So, I had to... Where was I?
Editor
I had
stress.
to edit it in 2 programs. So I move llama. So I edited it in 2 programs. Mom and I stay up until like 2 in the morning.
Jeez.
And we both decided to just go to bed at one point and let it render overnight because it was taking forever to render. That's the whole reason why we were up. So,
Well, sometimes it could be the software, sometimes it could be the computer's
I don't
processor and
know.
amount of space.
It might be
My mom's
storage
also-
related.
My mom's also very newbie at editing too, because
Yeah.
she's having a problem with the video with the weird aspect ratio. Like the way she recorded it, it's like a really long flat rectangle, and she's only supposed to have it about this much. It's like from her VR recording.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're not sure what it could be yet. I'm trying to help her figure that out. But I've also had my fair share with editing, because I've been editing for a lot longer. Because
Right.
if I wasn't good at how I'm doing editing, how would I have edited all of this that I showed you just now?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so we both went to bed and we're like, we'll check on it in the morning. And I wake up in the morning and I don't remember if someone came in my room or something, but it was still at the same percentage as we left it. And we had like only a few hours, like, because we were going early to set things up. And I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to finish this in time. So I was like, okay, I hope it renders without Wi-Fi. It did work, but it like the video glitched while it was rendering. So it froze on a picture of my other aunt's ex. So yeah, that was, I did have a backup file because I made an original slideshow, but my family and a few other family friends wanted a few more pictures in it, so we made a new slideshow. But thankfully we had the old slideshow as a backup, so we at least had something for the viewing.
And script, I can concur using 2 different softwares, because fun fact, it actually has to use a different software to chroma key out of the green screen.
Right.
Even though I love chroma keying in After Effects or any other software, sometimes it just still can look pretty crappy and it doesn't really get rid of everything.
it wasn't crappy. I didn't care about the quality really, because, you know, we were just like trying to get something done.
Well,
and...
for me, it was kind of almost like a slight, for this, it was kind of like a slight almost OCD, but not diagnosed with it, or stressing, or suffering from it. It's just I'm just wanting to also really make this look good, because I'm trying to perfect my craft after it's been 16 years of me doing child videos.
Okay.
But anyways, yes, I had to use a software called DaVinci Resolve to do the advanced green screen here. I'm still a little newbie on doing the rest of things in DaVinci, but the green screen I already nailed pretty good. It cleared out like everything, no shadows, no highlights, no nothing. It just cleaned out clean.
Right.
And then I just brought it into Premiere with a green background, so I could just chroma key it out there, and it still looks pretty dead on good.
Yeah.
And, you know, as for this episode, to hint it's strongly like a Blue's Clues show, but also to have like nostalgia and Easter egg context, if you will, for 2 different reasons. If you see on the fridge right there, do you know what this is supposed to be?
I can't really quite see what it is. It's kind of far away.
Well, let me see if I can zoom in a little closer on my software.
Wait a second, is that... Oh, for a minute there, is that Steve?
Yes, with the green stripes.
I was starting as more I saw the green there.
The photo of the little kid with him, that's actually me. That's not a real photo
I
of Steve.
knew. I
It's
had a
not a real
feeling.
photo. It's not a real photo of Steve, but that photo is a real photo of me. I just had to generate it with ChatGPT, but it's supposed to make it where, in the context of the show, and have it like an Easter egg. It features Steve, like, and in the Blue's Clues world,
Right.
where in the context, my character on the show here is like the nephew of Steve.
Mm.
Nephew of Steve. Okay. Okay.
Yes, since Josh is technically the cousins of Steve and Joe, why not figure all three of them might have a nephew?
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. That's actually.
Yeah,
Uh,
and
Josh.
and yeah, and for the outfit that I'm wearing, I just had to Photoshop it in. Because originally I was wearing like a kid size overall, like with a stitched on like uh, tool pocket, like a carpenter's outfit. Um, but I just photoshopped my actual shirt on here, make it look like that's actually still me, but wearing that shirt many years ago.
Yeah.
My mom thought it was so adorable.
It looks. It definitely looks good. Like you like the stripes around it. It's pretty good
Yeah.
choice for an outfit.
Yeah. And for the again, this is the original photo that I used of me. This is the original photo
Yeah.
of younger me. I just had to put the shirt on.
Well, that's you.
Yes, that's me. That is me. This
I think we
really
all wore
young.
that an outfit like that as a baby, like that little top and everything. I
Uh
think we've
huh.
all
Oh,
like
lovely.
worn
An elm bug. Go away.
Yeah.
I thought it
That's
was that
young
stupid
Zach.
bug from earlier.
You can tell because of the blue eyes. Because on I have my camera on if you can't
puppies.
tell,
Wood
but I have
puppy.
blue eyes.
Can't get the smell off of me.
Josh, like I was saying, Josh from Blue's Clues, he definitely has some charm to him. You can just tell, like with how his acting is, you can just tell he's having a blast being in Blue's Clues.
Well, he was also a theater performer. He played in the theater performance of Aladdin.
Aladdin, okay, yeah,
Yes,
I can see him as Aladdin. I can see
yes,
that.
the live stage performance of Aladdin, because Aladdin from Disney also was like a slight darker skin tone,
Yeah.
at least for the context of the character. Um, yeah, and he also had the right type of hairstyle, kind of uh, kind of bushy but still slick. So yeah.
Yep.
So now, again, further on in the show, this is where we're going to have the two characters, Mr. Garlito and Miss Italia, who look like Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper. Their character designs look like this in my folder. Right here.
That's actually not too bad. That's it's accurate enough. It's accurate.
Uh huh.
Like,
Yeah, real salt
see
and
that?
pepper shakers, and added the texture of garlic
Pretty good.
powder and Italian seasoning. That's why I named him Mr. Garlito and Miss Italia. Because they're also the two spices I used to use in my tomato sauce for making homemade pizzas.
Dude, pizza.
So
That goes
yeah,
really good.
that's where I just got all these ideas. I was like, oh, what about this? And oh, what about this? And oh, this is really good.
When you release this, I think this idea is really going to pay off.
And it will again it'll honor the original show.
I do like honoring the original show, and I do like that.
And if I get a full season up to a very special episode, I'm hoping to get a cameo shout out from all three of the guys, Steve, Donovan, and Josh, thanks to a website called cameo.com.
That would be cool.
Yes,
That would be
all three of them are on there, and when I can be able to get the money to afford it, I'll be able to hopefully get them to be a cameo on my episode.
Yeah. I will say though, the final product was good for the video of my aunt's funeral.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The cheese, is that cheese?
Pardon?
Like,
Yes,
Oh.
oh, that
it's a
like cheese right there.
Yes, it is cheese. That's the second clue.
He's got to look for it.
It's reminiscing to the snack time episode where Steve was cleaning up straws and he was looking from side to side of the straw cup. Remember?
I forgot, like back, I haven't seen Blue's Clues in a long time. I remember the show, but I guess I don't remember the part where the clues would bounce around. He's trying to look to see them, you know?
Well, I can
It's
show
been a
you.
it's been a
I can
long,
show
but
you.
I do remember watching Blue's Clues. I loved this show.
I think my brother liked it more than I did.
Yeah,
This is the
I can
shot
see
I'm
why.
this is the shot I'm reminiscing to.
What a good reference. It's a straw.
Yeah.
Actually, no. He's got to go through the straws to see it. Steve's got. Okay.
So yeah. Um
Steve,
my
you
version,
just see it.
yeah.
Steve is just the man, dude.
And originally, again, like I said, he thought it was a voiceover, and the way he looked, he had longer hair down to his neck, and he had
Yeah.
an earring, and he kind of was a little scrubby on the face.
I would hate if there was a disease where my hair like was disintegrating or stuff like that, you know?
Uh, sometimes things in life are very scary.
Yeah. It's diseases can be really scary depending on how if they can be controlled or not.
Let's see.
That has to be the
So,
worst possible thing. Yeah, to have your hair on it.
so, I can't really strongly find it on Google anymore, but on the 10th anniversary of Blue's Clues, you can see what the old Steve used to look like on a very old photo of when he was like graduating from high school or so. It's on
Hi,
the
dog.
behind the clues, 10 years of Blue's Clues, right here. So it shows right.
There's the old Nick
about-
logo. I miss
Yes.
this Nickelodeon. I really miss this Nickelodeon.
Well, everyone can recreate it, you know.
Yep.
Okay, so
That logo has so much personality to it. It just reminds you of better days.
do you see this photo a little bit?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
That is the old Steve Burns from many years ago. His hair was
Like he-
longer, and he had a little earring, and he rides a skateboard.
The skateboarder?
Yes.
Didn't know that about him.
Well, he was still young, and one of the crew members, I think it was either Angela or Tracy. I think it was Tracy. They had a little secret phone call with Steve, and it was like, and then after that, he started to look like what an actual childhood TV show host would look like, with nice comb-styled hair and wearing an outfit that would be suitable for television until they got the green stripes.
Gosh, I should. I just remember my child days, but those days, like in the 2000s, were so much better, you know? There's some really good days back then.
Well, thanks to younger generations like us, we're able to recreate that magic all over again.
Yep. It's- It's shaking.
It was like, ah! Like, it was
Yeah, did you see
scared.
that? Did you see it was shaking there?
Yes, I animated it like that.
That was some good
I,
animation. That
I,
was
I
good.
use slight busier warp keyframes to make it ease, but then I also use whole keyframes for where it goes and then jittering like that. It's a mixture of keyframe animation.
Right?
Tired.
Yep.
Well,
And you
still
know,
got
for the
about an
notebook,
hour. Pardon?
you know,
You know?
for the notebook, it's an actual like cardstock version of the Steve notebook, but I actually had it where I made my own design, and my grandmother helped me laminate uh, the different color for the cover and the style of the thinking chair, which I call the knowledge chair. It has like sparkles. It's made of silver sparkly material.
Don't let me forget to send you something later, Zach. I don't want to
Okay,
accidentally catch it on stream, and I don't want people to see my
that's
personal
okay. It's
Facebook.
okay. Just DM to me when you want to, Chris. Script. It's okay.
Who's Chris?
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. They do.
I was at golf practice earlier today, because I'm practicing for Special Olympics. My friend Chris, who's one of the staff members of my Shasky program, and my head was just like swerving.
To be fair, I
Yep,
almost
that
ruined my
happens.
games proposal today. My
It's
character.
okay.
So my character was proposing to my boyfriend's character, and I just basically said my cousin's name instead.
You're referring to Alec, huh?
My boyfriend Alec, yes.
Yeah, I remember him.
Okay.
That's really good. That's really freaking good. The drawing.
Well, yeah, because I know how to draw and animate. But you
Of
know,
course.
on the show, for the scenes of the notebook where Steve's drawing, that's not him drawing.
Somebody else.
Steve would probably, yes, it was probably one of the art department people. Steve would probably just do like a basic stick figure or something.
Where's the llama? There's the llama. You gave me nothing. There's the other llama. Ugh, I probably shouldn't have eaten all those sun chips.
Yeah.
My stomach's just not agreeing with me completely right now.
That happens. That definitely happens. We've been.
I'm probably gonna sleep good tonight, though.
I hope so.
Well, considering I'm staying up till midnight.
I got about 2 or 3 hours left of me.
Oh, my boyfriend texted me. Come on, phone.
So again, the voice of Max. That was me.
Yeah. Are you gonna do the letter song? I mean, I remember this part in Blue's Clues a lot. Like almost every episode, the letter song. I swear, class I was in, they would do this song.
So this part also still needs to be added. My friend
Of
Jessie is
course.
going to have my friend Jessie is going to have her kids do a video where they're making lunch for the theme of the episode. Because on snack time, the kids in the letter were having snack. Snack time on Blue's Clues. Snack time for real life kids. It's the theme for the episode. So then further on in the episode, let me skip ahead out of this black.
You're probably gonna edit that in, so makes sense.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is good.
Well, my boyfriend's a butt.
So right here is where Zoo's going to skidoo into this picture.
Tropical paradise.
Ow.
True. We definitely need to wear. Sunglasses are important.
The sunglasses I was actually wearing, those are actually like neon glow in the dark glasses.
Oh, in the
I
dark.
just thought I just thought I have them because they look cartoony with the red outline and such, and it suits me.
Not a bad choice. I mean, I can see the resemblance.
And as you understand, since I didn't have a long enough green screen, just like Steve, he just had to walk on the spot, like kind of lift his legs a little in motion. They just add the background scroll digitally.
Did I just hear a dog?
Oh.
Excuse me.
Sure.
So the voice of the crab is done by my younger cousin Jackson, and this was back in I believe 2022 when I was trying to do the
Wow.
episode before.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And I still had the recording up to today. I just had my microphone set and I'd be like, "Hey Jackson, you want to help me with this real quick?" And he was like, "Sure." And I told him the instructions of what I want him to say and stuff like that. And then I added to the animation, and his mom, he really liked how that looked. So the rest will be animated later, like I said.
Oh, that's not diamond. However, this is iron, and I'm going to take it. Man, this is a big vein.
What's a big thing? My show?
Vein. I'm
Oh,
mining right now.
Vein. Okay.
Bane. Okay. Bane.
Yeah, I'm kind of sleepy, so I'm kind of mumbling right now.
Okay.
Ah. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. Holy crap, how big is this thing? I mean, I'm not complaining about it, but still. That was a big thing.
It's a good food.
Alright, we're almost there. We're in the home stretch.
So yeah, the animation in Zoo will still be added in and everything else.
That's neat.
It's where Zoo's like nuzzling me, like monkey hug. His monkeys hug a lot, you know. It's almost like how Blue would rapidly lick Steve's face.
Yeah.
So that's me. So that's me giving the reaction of a cartoon character showing me love and affection.
Blue's love is sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't put it in the blast furnace, did I? Nope.
What a day. That
So what
was
do you think
freaking
so
cool,
far?
dude. That was awesome. That was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to when I get the final thing finished.
Well, I hope you do get it finished. I mean, you're working
Yeah,
pretty hard here.
yeah. I only have about a week and a fourth to go because I gotta get it done by next month on the 8th. That's the official release when Blue's Clues aired on TV. So that's how I'm wanting to honor it.
Sounds awesome.
Yep. If I even again search it here, you'll see right there. September
Yep.
8th, 1996.
Yep. That was a good
That's
show, dude.
that's my mark I have to make. If I do that, it'll honor Blue's Clues all the
I don't
way.
think I don't think Nick Jr.'s had a show that's hit so hard like Blue's Clues did.
And also because it was super international and where it had other actors from different countries and cultures to be on the blue screen acting like the Steve character because they did it for the UK with an actor named Kevin. Um, right here.
Yeah.
He's also wearing the Steve shirt and has the notebook. Um, there was also in Portuguese. And there's one that's a little super lost, but is partially found. It's from the KBS Korea.
Look at that. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's what I meant by international, all over the world. Um, so yeah, and it was also able to be featured in the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade in New York. Especially when the show got rebooted, it was able to show a new version, a new Blue's Clues like float and maybe balloon design, and it was able to feature all three of the hosts, Steve, Joe, and Josh.
Nice.
But the original Blue's Clues float looked like this, and there's Steve in the thinking chair, and it had the old version of the blue balloon back in the early 2000s.
Wow. That like Blue's Clues. It's such a phenomenal hit, dude. It hits so.
Yeah,
It's so good.
And I also, fun fact, as a also nostalgic childhood specialist, in my room, I have. Let me see. It's right here on my desk. Yeah. As a fan of the show and having a bit of childhood nostalgia, especially when they were having merchandise and toys, I figured I'd be able to show you my handy dandy
Notebook.
notebook.
Yeah. Wow. You actually
Yep.
have it.
Yep, this is my actual Flying Colors toy notebook that I had when I was
Nice.
little.
Nice.
I love it how I'm the only one who said it.
Hey, you
you
got me
help
there.
you help relive the memory script. Thank you.
I only did it for
Yeah.
humor, really. Well, I mean, not humor, but
Well,
kicks and giggles, I guess.
yeah. Well, yeah. It's because of also it's part of the show's intellect of the child interaction with knowing if they can talk back to an individual on a television, and that the individual on a television can hear directly through the TV to you.
I remember
Right?
doing that with Dora the Explorer, and I remember being
Yeah.
like so upset when Sniper would still snipe. What was
You mean
Swiper no
Swiper?
swiping? Yeah, what did I
Yeah, he
say?
was
Did
still
I say
steal.
Sniper?
Yes, you
Almost,
said
almost.
you did say sniper though. Yes.
I think my
Yeah,
brain's starting to feel it.
yeah.
Yeah, there was a
Swiper would
video.
steal stuff.
Yeah, but
He would.
anytime
Yeah,
he would steal stuff and I still said it, I would be like, what the heck, man?
and the popular Mark Wiener. Oh man!
I
Good
actually
impression,
was
man.
watching it recently. Well, not recently, like within the last year or so. So recently ish with my niece. And she was just like watching it and not even talking to it. But she is a little older. So.
Yeah. And uh, condolence. What's the word? Appreciated for the impression of him. Uh, because I again am wanting to be a voice actor soon, so I have to know how many voices I can almost impersonate.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Um. At one point, I even pulled off a voiceover artist that also was able to do movie trailers. He is a voiceover
Stupid
from the
freaking
UK,
bugs!
and
Go
he
away!
used to
Get off
drive
my
the
laptop!
underground train
Nobody
before
likes
he
you!
did
Go away! Come here,
voiceover,
you!
and he voiced
Yeah.
over on the trailers uh, Jurassic Park Lost World. He voiced Space Jam, Blair Witch, Armageddon, Men in Black, and Mr. Bean. Um,
Nice.
yeah, his voice. I have to move my microphone a little closer because the voice is about this deep, and you would hear
Yep,
the
makes
voice doing
sense.
Men in Black. Blair
I
Witch,
apologize
Mr. Bean's
for
Holiday.
yelling, by the way.
It's all
It's
good.
o- it's all good, script. It's all good.
I hate elm bugs. There was actually one time a few years ago I went to Lagoon and a girl freaked out because one of them landed in her hair, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Seriously?
Well, no, here's the thing. She was like, you, get it out, or something like that. And I'm like, hey, do you need help? And so I picked it up, not even knowing if it was an elm bug or not, but I knew it looked harmless. So I was like, okay, it's probably like an elm bug or something. And I remember smelling something because they have a very distinct smell. And I remember sniffing my hand and I'm like, yep, it's an elm bug. And she was like, what is that? And I'm like, don't worry, they're harmless.
They do make you numb by saying it.
Pardon?
You said numbug.
What?
You said
See,
you
Numbug?
said numbug.
I
Said
said
numbug.
numbug?
What bug did you say it was?
Elm. E-L-M.
Oh, elm bug. Elm bug.
Elm bug. Okay.
Sorry, it's probably my Utah
Elm bug.
showing through.
Oh, that's okay.
We tend to kind of mumble. Like, we say no
I-
big deal.
I couldn't like
Yeah.
play on that. But anyway, yeah. So this is the guy Red Pepper. Now listen for the voice. Now you think of Red Pepper as almost like the next generation of like the Don LaFontaine deep voice.
Right.
I'm all paranoid now. Hi, dog.
Hey, babe. Go.
Whoops. Oh, my stomach.
So yeah,
That was cool. That was really nice.
yeah. Um, and how I also am able to do good compositing is learning from a lot of other people doing all these kind of things. Like I mentioned, Video Copilot, Andrew Kramer, he does a lot of After Effects tutorials, um, doing partial 3D stuff in 3ds Max for um, 3D object illusions or prompts that are like a visual set. Or I'd also learn from Robert Rodriguez, the director, executive producer, many other
Ah,
jobs
crap!
he do on set for the Spy Kids series.
Spy Kids, yep. I remember
Yep.
those. First and
It
second one
shows,
are the best ones.
I
yeah,
knew that was gonna happen.
he shows his 10-minute film school and how he was able to do most of the things in the movies. How he used partial sets
It
to
went.
do a big production. Like you see here, it shows this mothership scenery. It's only a small driver's seat right there, but the rest is added in later to act like it's a huge set without spending thousands of dollars on a very big movie production set.
Nice.
So see, this is the amount of set he was able to build on a budget. And then
Yeah.
he just did the sweet little editing trick. They just did the lines with Antonio Banderas right there, and the one who plays the mom over there, and then they switch positions, and then they flip the camera around, and then they just add the rest of the animation back in, and boom, instant conviction. And they did the same thing for where the camera is facing behind them, right here, to show either one of the driver's seats, there and there, so it looks like they're both in the same frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first two Spy Kids are freaking amazing. Like, it kind of goes downhill after two.
Yeah.
Well, I still appreciate like all of the Spy Kids, leading up to the Netflix special. The Netflix special is where Robert was able to have all of his boys help him on the production, especially Racer Max, who is a very creative person. He was
There's a
able to
bear I
create,
got to do.
yeah, he
Geralt
was
Rivera
able
got to be. Go on.
he was able to think of a lot of fun ideas from past movies that his dad was able to do, and be able to think of what could be cool and what could be at least maybe saved in the archives. It could be used for another project or so. Um, uh, and I believe even for the movie Shark Boy and Lava Girl was like the family movie for all all Rodriguez kids, um,
Right.
because especially for Racer, because he was like exploding ideas and doing most of the agreeing on casting the characters, um, thinking of what could happen in the storyline and stuff like that.
You know, it's funny. I remember back in when I was in kindergarten, I think it was like a recess. I was playing with this girl. It was like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I hadn't seen the movie by this point, and we just played what it was, but I didn't realize it was like a movie. And I did see it eventually. It was okay. I mean, I do think it's nice that he made that for his son for his birthday. I thought that's kind of sweet. We don't see a lot of directors doing something like that for a kid.
Right. One of
You
my
gotta
favorite Pixar shorts is actually Float.
well,
I think it's that one. Yeah.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of different Pixar shorts, and one
Well,
of
I
them
guess
was able
I
to
guess
make
it's
their
different
official
because
logo.
it's Pixar and stuff, but yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Pixar's so much different now. It kind of sucks what Pixar is like today, at least
Yeah.
today.
It really
it's not
stinks.
too. Well, it's not too bad. It's just
Not too bad.
what they've been.
There's some good
It's just
stuff. There's some good.
it's
Yeah, I
just what
feel like
happens after.
yeah.
It's just what happens after like 30 to 40 years.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they just don't have a lot
Because
of the same people, I don't think.
yeah, because most of them could have suffered something or even uh, just had another job opportunity. But one that is the very most sad for, well, two of them actually, two of the people in Pixar, Glenn McQueen and uh, Joe Raft. Um, they were part of the Pixar production, like one of them being in like the reading department and also one of them being in the storyboard, and played a couple voices of some characters. Like Joe, like Joe Rafton is the voice on. He was one of the voices, I believe, on maybe Finding Nemo, the sequel to Toy Story. He was Lenny on the original Toy Story. I think he also played the big caterpillar on A Bug's Life and stuff like that. But unfortunately, he passed away in 2005 as they were either wrapping up or finally releasing Cars,
Yeah,
because
car.
he passed away in a
Th-
car accident.
Three actors from the Cars movie passed away after the first movie. Like three actors.
Yeah, but
That's
Joan
that's
Ramt is
insane.
the biggest. He was the biggest in memory after he was
Yeah.
at Pixar at the very beginning.
Yep. Cars had some really good songs in there too.
Yeah.
And Glenn McQueen was able to be immemoried on the end of Finding Nemo in 2003.
I remember I saw Cars in theaters. I remember I saw it when I was 6 when it came out. It was a pretty good movie. Like I remember experience for the first time. I thought it was a pretty nice fresh idea from Pixar. Despite how weird it was that like the whole world was just around like vehicles, like talking vehicles.
Right. I've always
Yeah.
imagined like what it would have been if it was like a person in the car the entire time.
Right.
Especially in the
I think
second one. Which one was the one with the spies? That was the second one, right?
yeah, the second one. I've heard. I haven't seen the second. I think there were spies in the second, but
Anywho, during the 10-minute film school of this movie, um, he explains during the part of the Lost Island,
Yeah.
or Island of Lost Dreams, they actually use two different locations. A bit of a few days in Costa Rica here, but then the other sets of the film are filmed in Austin, Texas. For most
Yeah.
shots of where it shows like the big ocean and Waterfalls are probably in Costa Rica, and the other locations are in Austin, Texas.
Okay, Monty. It's okay.
You just got to make sure you angle things just right, so you can't obviously tell the difference. But in the director's point of view, you can so tell the difference, depending on
Right.
how much you research. And now here is where cool compositing goes. So all of this taken off one by one is how you can see all the pieces we put together.
Yeah.
So they just use a partial set right here, especially where it's zoomed up on this little piece of like rock cavern material. They do the climb up of the volcano, and then they just add the sky in digitally.
Is that the scene? Yeah, where they
Yes.
keep like falling. I
Yes.
remember that scene.
Yeah, that part is where they are on green screens and harnesses.
I could see it. I could honestly spot it. I'm aware that like there's this green screen. You could just tell like with how they're falling and everything in the effects. Like I know this was back in like the 2000s. So
And the harnesses are specially rigged so it looks like that they can just like chill on air.
Yeah.
How long have we
It's
been
most-
falling? I don't
it's
know.
mostly
My
the-
watch doesn't tell time.
it's mostly the charisma that like makes it from like looking bad, like the charisma of the characters. And Judy and
They
Carmen
also-
have some great charisma.
But they also use the same harness and green screen effects with the help of slow motion for the camera to do the underwater scene.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And instead of moving the 3D element background, they just push the camera in to show the force perspective. Kind of like what they do on Star Trek: The Next Generation with LeVar Burton, and they film the Enterprise space station by moving the camera around it and using matte silhouette effects to cut it out of the original background and put it into space.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's really, really cool. It's fun. What? No,
Go ahead. No,
Yeah.
you go ahead.
It was funny. The swimming scene, like I was gonna say, like I was never able to open my eyes underwater. I always have to use goggles for some reason. I never understand
Yeah.
how some people.
I think a lot of people, especially me, we have a problem where it could be like the chlorine in the pool water,
Right.
or probably the environment of actual water, and also because sometimes it's also because our eyes are already moist from blinking a lot, and sometimes people just have a discomfort of just having their face
Yeah.
underwater.
I just don't know
I've
how
had that
like
for a long time.
I mean, I've never been able. I never understand how people can see underwater, like certain people, and they can see perfectly, and I can't for some reason. I have to always close my
Well-
eyes when.
Well, a lot of people have more sensitive eyes than other people. But at least in
Probably.
2023, I overcome my fear of being underwater. I was able to try goggles because I wanted to test out my new GoPro for filming shots underwater for this
I recently
one
got
little
new
pony
goggles.
project.
Yeah, I absolutely love My Little Pony. I'm a diehard fan. Show.
Steve,
Been
footage,
so for
I'm
10
trying-
years. Been fan for 10 years now.
Here we go.
I've been a fan
Okay.
since middle
This is where
school.
we are. This is where we are at my local
It is
pool.
my show, dude. It's a great show. Love it.
So I was able to finally get over my fear of being underwater after a long time.
Congrats,
And-
dude.
Yeah, I've been not a fan of going underwater, especially because I hate getting water in my nose or my ears or my eyes. I just was not comfortable.
I mean, I'm not really afraid of water. Sometimes I would be a complainer sometimes when I was smaller. Like, I would sometimes say I can't swim sometimes,
Not-
even though I can.
It's not I'm afraid of. It's not I'm afraid of going in water. It's just going under.
Underwater, okay. Okay.
But again, after a long time, I was finally able to. In these clips,
Does it feel good, like, to be underwater now?
yes, yes, especially to get these shots where I wanted to go underwater, because I was doing an animation where I had Pinkie Pie go diving in the water.
Like the Sea Pony version?
More like actual ponies swimming, not with
Excuse me.
fins.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have an example of that right here.
Okay, watch it. Oh, good editing. I remember you did these. I've seen some of your videos before, like I said. Like I remember
Yes.
the editing. It's freaking impressive how you do it.
And I was just able to color correct
Look at the wet
Pinky to make it
hair.
look like she's underwater. Yep.
I love the wet hair effect. Like look at the wet like mane and tail. That looks so good. Like how it's
Yeah.
floating underwater. That's true because
Yeah.
hair floats underwater.
Um,
That's
the scene of Pinky on the land, that's actually a GIF image, PNG, that I composited to make it look like it's in real life with the shades and
it's
stuff.
that was really good. That's some really good
Okay.
animation.
Yeah, but this is just a GIF image. The next part is my animation in Anime
Look at
Studio.
that.
And then I just put in some digital underwater bubbles, splashes, and just track motion it all to make it look like she's underwater.
Pinky's my second favorite.
Pinky's my first favorite.
And I think
Yes,
I still have the other. And I think I still have the other videos
I
where
love Pinky. I
I
could
didn't
never
get in,
put Pinky low on the list.
I didn't get into the fandom until late 2017, but I didn't announce it until a year later.
All right,
But
2017.
about here is where I have my official My Little Pony projects.
When I when I first watched the show, the minute I watched an episode, I was like, this show is for me. I love what this show is trying to be, and I love what it's trying to do. This like it's such a oh, I remember this video. Well, something
Yes,
similar like that. I think it was like Applejack or something. No, it was Twilight. Okay, I remember this one.
yes.
See
I
this.
had I had it where Twilight is with me, and this was back at my grandmother's old house, and I had a voice actor named Dark Knight Princess be Twilight voice. And back then, I had the worst. I've had a little problem with brushing.
Dude, that editing, like that's some really freaking good editing.
Yeah. The part of the editing in this video where I climb on the Twilight's back and she takes me flying, it took a lot of
Yeah.
rotoscoping. You'll see in a minute.
All right, let's check it out. It's been a while since I've seen this video, but I remember watching this like long ago.
Yes. Yes. Right here. This took a lot of rotoscoping and shadow compilations.
Look how big Twilight is. Holy, how'd she get so big?
I know. I've been getting comments like that because
Yeah.
it's just because I just had no other way of how to figure that out unless it was an actual horse size. Yeah, I just had to figure out what I could figure out.
What you
People-
knew at
peop-
the time, yeah.
Yes, people could criticize all they want, but it's what I'm able to do on my system. They
Hey,
wanna
you can
make
only do so
something-
much.
They want to do something that's like, actually what it's supposed to be. Everyone can be my guest and do whatever the heck they want. I'm doing my videos, you do your videos.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's real.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
you
just
should always-
learning. It's from learning so many life lessons and how
Yeah.
I'm
should
becoming
always
more
have
mature
creative
in
freedom.
my life.
Mm-hmm. Should always have
Um,
creative freedom.
Let's see. One other video, that's with Rainbow Dash, I believe is in-
Rainbow's my favorite. Rainbow is my love Rainbow Dash. What's that?
Yeah, this video is a little
Love Rainbow
half
Dash.
tribute. This one's a little half tribute to No One Cool, filming the Twilight and Sombra, where
I remember this
um,
one too.
yeah, and I have a time code, which is recording. So
My OC
Right.
was friends with Rainbow back in flight school. You know, my OC.
yeah, this is my actual front yard, and I had to track motion one of those clouds to connect
That's
Rainbow
beautiful.
Dash and the Sonic Rainbow into the sky.
The Sonic Rainbow is really cool. Look at that.
I had to use
Holy,
I had to use a turbulent displace to animate it, and use the transfer mode of add to make it glow like that.
makes
And
sense.
unfortunately, as Rainbow Dash was coming in for landing, she accidentally
Instant
crashed into
dash.
me and broke my camera. So now this other
Rainbow is my
video,
favorite.
so now
Oh,
this
I
video
remember.
is with
I've seen this
this
one.
one's with
Seen this one.
this one's with Applejack. Yes.
I've seen this. Yeah, been a long time,
Now,
but I've seen this.
now before anyone was able to ask, I know pine trees do not have apples on them. I know.
Right,
It was
right.
the only tree I had at the moment. What can I do?
What can you do? That's what
I only have
that's what I
I
say
only
sometimes.
I only have what I had, and I can film what I can film. So, come on. And I had this cowboy hat, and if I was
I was
getting
about to
further on
say
my
that. Yeah.
on future My Little Pony projects, if I were able to, I had to retire for a little bit because of drama happening a few years ago. Um,
I think I'm
but
getting
it,
what you're referring to. Yeah.
yes, there was someone, I can't say his name right now because
Yeah.
he just decided to make a bad decision, and it got
Yeah, I heard.
a lot of it got a lot of
I
outrage.
think you had an animation from him. If I think I know who you're
Yes,
referring to.
yes.
Oh,
So
that ages so much. I mean, at least you got Kelly Sheridan in one video. That was kind of cool. I'll admit.
well, yeah. Kelly Sheridan. I was able to animate my Starlight model. I have a lot of the models still on my computer, actually,
Yeah.
of what I
The
was
fact
able
you
to
actually
build. Uh huh.
the fact you actually got her in there, like aside from who the
Well,
videos to,
actually,
like,
someone else got the cameo for him, and he was able to just send it to me, and I was just able to animate.
now I wasn't
Um,
quite sure. Like, I'm not gonna say what he did, but like, I was mixed between what if he did it or not because like there were some defending and some saying he was guilty at the time. But I think at this point I'm getting the idea he's a really really disturbed person.
well, he's diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Oh, yeah,
Yes. Um,
gotta get
it
some
is
treatment.
yeah, and he's just always wanting a certain thing after another.
Huh.
It's a real roller coaster.
Yeah.
And he's been also pressuring me to do the animation for his old project, the Running Sequestria. It never
Yeah.
got finished after the first episode because I've been trying to just get it done, but I've been having computer problems. I've also had to have other things going in life because I was part of like in town things. But apparently, through the parts of his brain that I don't understand, he probably didn't even care. So I had to cut ties with him until like God knows when. But you know, I
Still
gotta.
making videos today, and I don't really think people are really talking about it a lot though.
Well, slight beg to differ. I actually was able to search it one more time just to see if it's ever gonna die, and no, it's not.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know when it's gonna be a distant memory, but until then, uh, let's refrain here. Um, so part of my future, if I get back into it, there was supposed to be where, as I still have this hat, I would have it if there was a scene where Applejack's hat flies off her head and it lands on my head, and it'd be like a quick little sweet, it's a little switch between cartoon, real life cartoon.
Yeah.
It's just even like on Blue's Clues where there are actual life objects that Steve is able to pull, not just have
Right.
be animated on screen. Especially
Yeah.
if a cartoon character is handing Steve something on screen, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that
Thank you.
scenario.
Thank you for kisses.
Um,
Oh, thank you.
So it'd
No,
be
not
like
the
that,
lips.
where it's a little cartoon and real life interaction with props.
It actually doesn't really feel like you're interacting with her, which is cool. Like I actually see the charm there.
Me?
Oh. I'm saying no. I'm saying like the way he's interacting with Applejack in the
Oh,
video,
okay.
it feels so
Sorry.
real.
I
It's
had to,
it's okay.
I took a
good.
lot of practice, and I also learned from another YouTuber, which he doesn't do My Little Pony, but he does SpongeBob in real life. Jonathan Chase from
Oh, I
J
think.
Chase Films.
Oh yeah. I've seen his videos. He's a cool
Yes,
dude. He's a cool
I
dude.
learned how to do most of the interacting and future animations from him as well.
His video editing is like when I saw it, I'm like, my mind was just blown. I'm like, dude, this guy's full of talent, man. You know,
Hi, baby
he
girl.
did this Lego video that he never really continued. I don't think. Like that was one of
Lego
his
the
older videos.
Lego the Untold Story. Yes.
Yeah. I don't think he did any more of that. It was interesting though. Like it was nice to see the Lego
Yeah.
interactions.
He said he does
I
want to make another part to it, but he's been so busy with the other videos, including this one.
mean, maybe he'll find time.
But then
I
it's
will
I
be right
really-
back,
too.
guys.
What?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Um.
Fluttershy.
So, yep. Fluttershy Nature Walk. This one doesn't have voice interaction. It's just with music and experiencing nature.
Yeah.
Now, those are stock footage of a nest and birds.
Yeah.
Yep. This is just filmed in my yard and a little down the street where I live. And again, I had to do a lot of compositing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at the way Fluttershy's walking.
I had to match it along with how fast I'm walking.
Yep. She's sitting down.
And that's the
Oh,
same
cool.
bird. That's the same bird from before, and it pecked my cheek. Fluttershy thought it was cute but funny.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Then we find a dandelion and make a dandelion wedge.
Fluttershy's freaking cute, dude. Like, she's
So
one of the most
here-
precious characters.
So for right here, when I blow off the dandelion fluffs, I couldn't
Yeah.
blow fast enough or hard enough. Especially, I couldn't rotoscope them hard enough. So I had to use a particle simulation for the rest of them, so they can look like they're in front of Fluttershy. That's the part of, again, the real life interaction with the cartoon and real life.
Yeah, it's always cool when they do that. It really is.
Now here, we're on my hammock, but it's broken now because it took a lot of weather damage from rain.
Okay,
Now
there's
we're
the
looking
cloud
at
shape.
clouds. We're looking at
It's
cloud
one of those
shapes.
cloud shapes.
Yep.
Cloud shapes, right. There's the bunny. Probably gonna remind her of Angel.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Thank you, baby.
But
Okay.
I got shocked, and now I got shocked.
Oh, it's
because I'm seeing
Rainbow.
some- Yep,
Yeah,
she
my
formed
favorite.
herself in
That's
clouds.
my favorite.
All right, I'm back.
I love Rainbow. Dude, he
Yep.
just showed me a video of Fluttershy and him and, well, spending a day together.
Aw, fun.
Yeah. Just saw Rainbow Dash making a cloud. Oh, we
Oh,
got
hey,
some
Cody.
guests. Cody.
Okay, everybody. I just had a very, very bad aneurism, and I'm about to flip my freaking lid.
Just
Oh,
so you know, I am
what's
streaming on YouTube.
I'm very sorry, and I really, really don't want to swear if you're live on YouTube. So, can I just... Okay, let's just say, pull up a chair, let's talk. There is somebody on the internet that I want to talk about and who I want to slap in the face. His name happens to be the Odd Ones Out.
Okay,
I
what
wanna
did he do this
see-
time?
Never heard of him. What
I
did he
want
do?
to slap him in the face.
What did he do?
What happened?
This guy happened to insult one of my favorite cartoons of all time,
What did he
the
say?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Can't insult
I
that
want
one.
to smack him because he said the Ninja Turtles are weird.
Which one?
What the heck?
Was it- which
You
year?
said the Ninja Turtles were weird?
Yes, and this just made me want to eat my own hat. I want to smack this kid with all the knowledge of the 80s I can. Just like dead in the
Oh,
face.
the 80s show.
Oh, you love the 80s one, huh?
Yes, I may have not have been born in the 80s, but I certainly got a big bite out of it with my amazing uncle. I got to experience all the things he got to experience. So that's why I fell in love with Ghostbusters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers. I got introduced to Mario that way. I got introduced to a bunch of all my favorite video game characters. And I got introduced to the Ninja Turtles. So I didn't end up watching chunks and pieces of the original cartoon because he had a bunch of them on his old VHS tapes and stuff. So once that happened and the Ninja Turtles reboot that came out in 2012, I managed to love the Ninja Turtles. I have become a Ninja Turtles diehard fan.
Ninja Turtles are really cool. I won't lie. They're really cool.
Thank you. Finally, yes.
Well, the only one I've seen was the 2003, and my brother had it on DVD.
The 2003 Turtles. Those are actually pretty decent. I don't mind them.
And I do a spot-on Michelangelo and a little Raphael.
Yeah?
This is the Mikey party line. What up?
That's good. That was good, man.
Pretty good.
We got 9 minutes. We got 8 minutes and 56 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, John, don't slap Mikey. That's my job.
Wait a minute.
The 2007 movie. I love the 2007.
My favorite version of Raphael is definitely the original from 1987, which happens to be Mr. Rob Paulson. My favorite, one of my favorite
Rob
voice
Paulson
actors.
is awesome. Love Rob Paulson.
My friend Cameron also likes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Rob Paulson's Raphael, and he was able to get a shout out from him actually.
Yeah.
I have a humble request from all of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once it hits midnight my time, I want you all to use your favorite soundboard sound at the tick of midnight.
Okay.
Favorite sound?
Okay.
Just any sound. It doesn't have to be a server sound. It could be a specific sound or whatever. I want to do something fun at midnight.
All right.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
But here's a little known fact. Did you know that when Rob Paulson did Raphael in the original Ninja Turtles, he also came to voice Donatello?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. The only other way I know Rob Paulson is also from being Carl on Jimmy Neutron. He was able to be PJ on Goofy Movie.
That's right.
And
along with Jason Marsden, Jim Cummings, and Bill Farmer.
Don't forget Pinky and the Brain.
I think this clock is a minute fast.
Yeah, I haven't seen Pinky and the Brain, but no disrespect.
And he also plays Yako in frickin' Animaniacs.
That's right. The Animaniacs is classic.
Yes, definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was one of those kids back then that I was able to get my cartoons through cable. So I was one of those awesome kids that got SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I was able to watch all of those shows.
Same.
Oh,
love those.
And speaking of Jimmy Neutron, still rest in peace to Jeff Garcia, our local
Jeff Garcia, jeez.
Yes, the guy who
that
played
hit so bad.
And you know, I'm on a Jimmy Neutron server, and I was able to post a video of me doing my best Sheen impression.
I don't think I could do it.
My favorite line of Sheen, at least, especially on the planet Sheen, even though everyone calls it a Croc spinoff. My best impression of Sheen is when he does the line from the first episode. Pardon if my audio might get a little loud.
Right.
Hey, where's the bathroom in this place? I gotta go serious bad. I'm talking end of the movie, just ready to make a side setup, but don't want to miss the back. I get caught in the whole crowd. Go. Ah!
Hey, good job.
My favorite. Okay. Can I hear a line from Sheen real quick if I remember if it's the right character?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. He's talking to someone.
Sorry, I didn't know.
I like it when he's like, "Now give me my ice cream, monkey boy."
I'm gonna be a little quieter with the Sheen voice because I didn't know that my brother and my mom were on the phone call with someone in the other room.
Ah, okay.
Hey,
That,
at least you got a warning. Warning
He's the
is
he's
that
the
is,
Ultra Lord
Yeah.
guy, right? Sheen.
yes,
yeah,
Okay,
the
I
Ultra
want the
Lord.
classic Ultra Lord is not afraid of chickens.
I'll tell you.
Oh, the Lord is not afraid of chicken. He is not afraid.
my favorite
Okay,
line,
maybe a little bit afraid of chicken.
my favorite Sheen line of all time is when he's trying to get his free Sunday. He's like, "Now give me my ice cream, Bucky boy."
Sheen is so funny in Jimmy Neutron, like the original Jimmy
Yeah.
Neutron. Sheen is like
I
one of
can't
the best characters.
Yeah.
I can't do
But
Carl Weezer anymore. I used to be able to do Carl, but I can't because my voice is too deep.
yeah, I don't think she,
Oh,
even
well,
though
it's
she was.
little. You have to do a little bit of a falsetto and be strong on the L words, like llamas.
I remember he loved llamas so much.
Jimmy, your mom is in my bed again.
Hi, Mrs. Neutron.
Oh god.
It's really.
Okay, my audio just died out, but I have to deal with it with my boyfriend. Now you guys too.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god, we are such
What do we
nerds.
what?
The
Well,
Carl
a
Weezer
lot of
liking Jimmy's mom.
Yeah,
oh
I haven't seen the show like that. He had a crush on his mom. Is that what it was?
Apparently.
It was through the love potion episode.
Oh,
Love
oh, I
Potion
haven't seen it in
episode.
Oh, okay.
years. I've like seen it all the way through
I used to watch
once.
Jimmy Neutron a lot. That was a great show, dude.
I had like a couple episodes
Yeah.
on VHS, but I mostly watched the movie.
Let's just call that a.
Yep.
Let's just call the con. Let's just call the scenario of Carl liking Jimmy's mom a context accident.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
it has
Oh,
to
and,
be.
uh,
Has to be.
And Cody, I see you send me a friend request. Is it because you're now liking me as a friend? You think I'm pretty
Yes,
cool
and
because
I have-
I'm.
And I
Yeah,
have
'cause I'm
found
doing-
my fellow I have found my fellow nerds.
Okay.
We sure are.
All right, we got
because
about.
before,
Oh, sorry.
because before you joined the call, Cody, we were talking about a lot of other stuff. Like
Yeah, we were.
I'm doing a lot of animations, and I'm doing a show in honor of an original, almost 30 years old next month.
Oh, that sounds cool, dude.
Yeah, my favorite show as a child since the late 90s was Blue's Clues. It's gonna turn 30 next month on the
Mhm.
8th.
I heard. Oh my gosh. I actually follow Steve on freaking Facebook.
And this is
Beats
my
the
version
man.
of this is my fan made spin-off of the show to honor it.
We got about a minute
I
and a
call it-
half, roughly 2.5, I think, actually, because I think this clock is fast.
We'll make
Yeah.
it.
Oh, it's.
We'll make it script. We'll make it. I
Um,
promise.
We'll make
Sorry, just giving a
Well-
gentle reminder.
We'll make it. I promise. Cross my heart. Hope to fly. Stick the cupcake in my eye.
Who are you, Pinky?
Oh Jesus, please.
Can't
please
break a
end
pinky
it.
promise.
Yes,
Can't
I
break a
will.
promise.
This will take about 30 more seconds. So yeah, I'm honoring this show. This is my fan made spinoff. I call it Zeus Clues, and I was just showing script and some other people on the call earlier of how I'm making it close to the original, but still having it as my own fan made version. And pretty soon, I might have Easter eggs of stuff from the original show, as well as cameo shoutouts from the original hosts.
Nice.
Mm,
Nice.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, but I don't really count Josh. I prefer Steve and Joe.
Well, makes sense.
Well-
Makes sense.
Well, everyone has their own cup of tea.
of course.
I like all three hosts because, it's just Blue's Clues. There's
Oh,
nothing
wait.
about it.
Okay.
I
20
prefer
seconds.
Joe.
Okay, I just made it.
Oh shit! Here we go, guys.
right, open the soundboard.
Got it.
Or you can make your own random sound. You said that before.
Oh yeah, that too. 2, 1, and midnight.
All right.
Oh wait, is mine even going off? Dang it. There it is.
No! No! No!
I still wanted to say something inappropriate, but I can't.
You can say it when I end
course.
stream. Oh wait.
Okay.
3, 4. Okay, yeah, it's counting up now. Okay. There we go. I got my duck. I'm happy now.
Okay.
All
So
right.
yeah. Anyway, Cody. Oh, go ahead, script.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna deafen real quick and just end the stream. So if you guys want to say bye to chat, if anyone wants to hear that, I guess.
Okay.
Bye!
We'll be seeing you soon.
Oh,
Oh,
my boyfriend just sent me something sweet. All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna deafen
Alec?
real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Alrighty, so I'm officially 25. Well, I guess it's not official until 2 p.m., but I think that's when I was born. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the animation. Alright. Anyway, I will see you in 11 hours, I guess, roughly. And thank you all for watching. And on the midnight's hitting me hard. Alright, thank you all for watching. And until next time, see you later. Bye!